Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip, where a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute best to get lost in dungeons and at times run away from dragons. As always, I am your host and ever-loving Universe DM Dave, and these warriors of the dice beside me are my players. Guys, you already know what to do. Show some love.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
What'd it do?
What up, B?
First and foremost, thank you so much for the level 3 hype train that we're on right now.
Woo!
Love you all very, very much. McGlover, welcome back for 16 months. Thank you very much. Cross, giving out 3 new friends. Thank you kindly. Mojo coming back for 24 months. Damn, 2 years already. It's almost like I rode you at Gen Con. Cross the streams coming back with 500 bits. Thank you very much. B-Town dropping a big 1,000 on it. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. GF Powers with those soft, supple, round, bouncing biddies. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank all of you for joining us once again for the evening. I'm going to turn it over to my lovely companion, Nate, to tell you what's up. Nate, go at it.
Oh, hey, I'm Dave's faithful, romantic, and sometimes non-romantic partner, Nate. I'm here to tell you about what we're doing over on Patreon. Hey, guys, you want an announcement to an announcement? Does that sound fun to everybody? Yay!
Yay!
Thanks, guys. I'm here to
it.
tell you about an announcement that we'll be making next week about some really cool changes coming to Patreon. Rain and I sat down, kind of looked over some of the tiers, some of the edits, so we're going to have more details on that for you guys next week. But some cool changes are coming. There's going to be a lot more benefits available to you all. Go check it out. Get in while it's cool. You know, say you're one of the first to do it and come support us. It helps keep the channel and keep the lights on. So we love you guys. And shout out to B-Town for being the top supporter. You guys will also see the other supporters up on screen throughout the night, so we appreciate every single one of you guys, whether you donate a penny or a fat B-Town amount. We love y'all. Raina, what do you got?
Oh boy, Nate. Okay, I have so many things. I have an announcement first before we do the comments. So, everybody strap yourselves in, buckle in your seatbelts. This announcement, I wanted to wait until a little bit later, but I can't. So, it's a half announcement, and it's not my fault. So, a lot of you have been asking about Gen Con. Yay, Gen Con. We love Gen Con. We applied. What's happening? Rowdy, 2K bits! Jesus, thank you, Rowdy.
Bad lad. This stream sponsored by Rowdy. Thank you very much, my friend.
Nate,
Keeping
blow
the
the horn.
lights on indeed. Do I give another one of the... I feel like that fits.
Okay, so good news. We are going to Gen Con. Great news. Some of our events have been approved. Others are still pending. Why do you care about that right now? Well, because the catalog is going live this Sunday. So Gen Con woke up this morning and decided chaos. And instead of approving all the events they are going to approve and then releasing the catalog, they decided, I guess this year it has been an overwhelming amount of submissions. They are having difficulties keeping up. They are just releasing the catalog, and they're going to be continuously updating it as we go. So that being said, on Sunday, you will be able to go into the Gen Con catalog and search Careful Cantrip and see what events we have. You will also notice that they may or may not change. We still need to add certain people to the roster, and we're waiting on confirmation from those special guests that we'll be working with. We are also still waiting on an event, hopefully to be approved on the Friday. And we also, the exciting news is we got our live play approved. Yay! Which is so exciting. CC does a live play!
So pumped. That's so cool.
It's so much fun. Right now, it's scheduled for a Thursday. That might be an error. We're not sure. So,
But it is happening. Yeah.
But the good news is it's approved, which means we have a spot, which will be great. It'll either happen on the Thursday or potentially the Saturday. Again, not sure. So when you go on Sunday and you look at the catalog, don't panic. There's a lot of other creators who are still waiting for their events to be approved. The people who submitted early even all those events aren't going to be approved by the time the catalog goes live. So but they are assuring us that most of the people will be approved anyways. So just keep your eyes out. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. For those of you who are in our Discord, obviously we'll be updating you closer to the con. I'll be posting on Instagram. And for those of you who watch only on YouTube and aren't huge fans of Discord, I'll be posting on our YouTube community page. So there's lots of places that you can check in, ask questions if you're confused. Yeah, but so far we have a panel approved, and we have our CC meetup approved on the Saturday. For fans and new fans alike. And we also have our live play approved, and we're just waiting on one more panel. So that's it for the Gen Con fiasco. Now, my most favorite part, reading the comments. I was hoping for more excitement.
Yay!
We're very
Hooray!
Okay. Jesus, okay.
It's 8 a.m. I pissed some people off next door, I think.
Okay. All right. So the first comment is from Chantel8430. A couple of comments. I love seeing Barrick the Barrel during combat. Beck, my 1-year-old thinks Fea is a cat. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they're so on brand.
I will never be understood. Never.
The cacophony of Daves during combat was priceless. Thank you all for your dedication. My husband and I have really enjoyed this arc and campaign so far. Hearts. Thank you, Chantal. So sweet. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay, next one is Cookie Mon Steve. I can't get the picture of spiders in the lungs out of my head when I hear heebie-jeebies. That was the point, Cookie Mon Steve. That's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. Sorry for the trauma. Off topic, early birthday, maybe Christmas present idea. What is this? Next year, espresso machine. Reina needs espresso-based beverages. Thank you. I would appreciate an espresso machine. I don't know where we put it though, but okay. Next comment is from.
I suppose Reina could hit on espresso.
There's no way I could have an espresso before we stream. That would be wild. Okay.
You're the last person who needs it on this team.
Okay, next comment is from Maggie.
If you think she peaks already, just wait. Give her an espresso.
Yeah.
We'll be streaming at a frequency only dogs can hear.
Okay. Well, someone's got to entertain the dogs. Spiders in your lungs, it's more likely than you think. That's horrifying, Maggie, because I made that up in my head, and I don't want to know ever that it's real. Okay, next is from Cyver. Who's there? Who's there? Who's where? Who's tear you apart? If this was a song, I'm so sorry. Also, come on, guys, listen to DM Dave and get good at rolling, for God's sakes.
I'm trying so hard, man.
True.
I've tried every one of my dice.
That is so insulting.
It gets worse. There's a whole paragraph here, too. Shakes head. You need to practice. I know it's hard. Sometimes you'll feel like whenever you try to improve, you won't make it, feeling like stalling. But this is normal. You have to keep honing your rolling skills and strengthen your resolve. Face failure head on and learn from the experience. Adjusting wrist angle.
Okay.
Giving the proper amount of strength, love, and scolding before the throw, and taking account of air currents that may affect trajectory. For each throw of the dice, you will be a bit better than before as long as you meditate on what just happened. And someday you should be master rollers. That won't prevent tripping, though. Just joking. P.S. Love you guys. Great job. Here, have a taco. P.S. Beck's bloody mug is so cool.
You know what? I'm gonna try gaslighting my dice today. That is gonna be a thing I try.
I like it.
Because
Bobby, I'm also
ideas,
down.
So.
If you want to do like a training montage on a beach, we'll really get into our rolling skills.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some pina
Montage
coladas.
time.
Pina colada. Okay. Next is from Gilly Bean, Sweetie. Gilly Bean, I like that name. Careful Cantrip Red wins. The Flying Chronicles. When foxes fly, consent is key. If Dave is the universe, is Mudcat the cosmos?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
Above all.
Next is from Con. A question to Jess. How do you feel about your new Tanuki hat?
I love it. I like the whole that because it's a raccoon when I put it on, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yes, I'm obsessed. I can't wait to have all sorts of statue fiascos.
Love it. Next question is from Whitney. And this is to Al. Is Al supposed to be Aladdin?
That's a good question, Whitney. And I feel like I will share my thoughts on the next campaign diaries of exactly the origin of Al.
Ooh,
And I'm
good
really
marketing.
excited to get into it.
Good marketing. Damn.
I
Nate
feel
should
like
run
that's the
our
proper place to put it.
Patreon.
Because this is something that's truly behind the scenes. If you guys want to see some drama with the CC cast, we're about to find out is the origin of Al. All right? We will air this out.
Oh my, okay.
That was really intense.
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
So join our Patreon. Okay. The next comment is from Cass. Dear Al, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Al receives Spare the Dying.
Thanks, Cass. I might need it, honestly, with the way these guys are playing. At least for Reyna. We don't know what objects are going to jump off next. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And if the only cleric goes down, you are fucked. Okay.
If there's anything we need in this campaign, it's Featherfall, all right? Somebody fucking take Featherfall. Anyone.
In all seriousness, what a wonderful conclusion to this legally distinct arc. Love all your faces. Oh, thanks, Cass. Also, shout out Trooper Cass. Go listen to their podcast. Cass and Con do an amazing job where they recap and do a deep analysis and make us look like we're really smart.
Yeah, Con, I want to have your babies.
Okay.
Jesus.
Man, next Trippercast is going to be a trip.
Next comment and last comment is from Nansku, who, by the way, posted amazing fan art in our Discord yesterday. Thank you for that. Is English not your first language, or do you otherwise struggle with it? Do you feel like a boomer when you hear the young people to talk? I have a simple solution for you. Watch or listen to CC and learn English in its modern slang with new and engaging ways. It's free, it's fun, it's effective? Question mark.
No, it's not.
All
There
right.
is no refund on your English lessons here, okay?
You can rizz up your vocabulary here on CC.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's how they
god.
use
Okay.
They use
That's
that
it for comments. So back to Dave.
Thank you all again for all the lovely comments. Again, for Gen Con stuff, you can try and look around, but just we'll tell you what's up. It's probably the best way to go about it. But we love you for all of your participation. Speaking of participation, thank you so much for our sponsors for the entire campaign. The lovely and wonderful Great Grimoire that you can use !GG in chat right now and be brought to some of the best minis possible out there. I promise they're some of the best of the best. But that is all I've got for the evening, other than players, are you ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Woo!
And trippers, are you ready?
Yeah, okay, boss. I guess we can start when you're ready.
Well, if that's the case, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode.
Okay, you did not have to one-up me.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, when we last left our heroes, having traveled to the mysterious and legally distinct province of the Portobellos, our heroes were sent on a bit of a mission to find Linguine's brother's hat, none other than the great General Manio. Throughout their time in the Portobello province, they met new friends, faced some new enemies, and learned more and more about themselves and just how this whole heroing business works. Eventually, they arrived at the catacombs of old kings and queens and found it polluted with an evil entity that seemed to be causing grief to some of the afterlife inhabitants there. As they made their way lower and lower into the catacombs, they finally faced off against the great General, Major, Lieutenant. Ooh, there we go. I covered all of them. Where a vicious battle commenced. But our heroes were able to overcome once again. And in the process, were able to find none other than Agent Pink herself, who turned out to be Princess Pink. Upon her rescue, Princess Pink explained that Manio had been in a curse for a very long time, that imprisoned him within inside his very hat, and that these outsiders might be the answer to save him. As they traveled to the resting place of the fateful hat, the Rainbow Temple, by placing their hands on top of the hat and spreading their essence of the realm of Neverwhere, they were able to break the curse, freeing Manio once and for all, and returning the great general to the side of Frog and Princess Pink. With much to do, the three of them explained that the heroes were not necessarily needed at this time, and that they had been away from home far too long, that the three of them would be able to take on the evil warlord known as Wowzer. But if they ever needed help, they would surely call. And as the three said goodbye to the heroes, but not before parting a few gifts to each of them, our heroes jumped once again into a familiar green pipe, being whisked away back the material realm. And so, our story continues. As you feel the familiar tug of a transportation spell pulling directly at the center of your belly buttons, you once again see the familiar glow of green all around you. But only for a short time. Before your vision becomes clear, seeing all colors once more, although in a very dimly lit space. Each of you feeling your feet hit the ground as your spit from the familiar green pipe that had brought you to the Portobello province in the first place. Looking around the familiar basement of Linguine's, you see the same state to which you left it in, with many broken cargo crates, a few broken vases, and some piles of bones that rest easily on the floor. As each of you look back to the pipe, you watch as the cover once again pushes over top of the center of the pipe. The familiar mushroom keystone now twisting out of place as it pops off, falling gently on the floor in front of you.
Well, Minnie, I think now's your time to go find your pies.
I didn't want to seem impatient and ask right away, but it's definitely the first thing I thought of.
Make sure that you gotta give the hat before you ask for the pies, obviously.
Should I be the one to give the hat? Or should we do it together?
Well, I mean, we are going to be bringing the guy the good news that his brother's not dead.
Hey,
Oh,
Keelan,
yeah.
you know I see a door up there on them steps.
There is a door.
And we do have a delivery to make.
Ah, we do. Yes, we do.
Is it proper manners to knock while already inside someone's house, though?
It really freak them out.
I could be the very first delivery man to make a knock of this type. This is pioneering delivery boy territory here.
Yeah.
It is. It's like one small step for Keelan.
And the whole time,
all right.
delivery came from inside the house. That's what they'll say when they tell about these stories.
Oh, that weird. They will. It's like the whole time. All right. Do we want to do anything with the keystone before we, head up there and do the thing?
I mean, maybe we should leave it with Linguine in case he wants to go see his brother.
Yeah. All right. That's good. I'll grab it and we'll deliver that with the hat. Okay. Here we go. A knock for inside the house. You can't have it too creepy, otherwise it looks like a home invasion. But it can't be too casual either, because it might seem like you're stuck. Okay,
Right, that
here
would
we
also
go.
be creepy.
Right.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That sounds horrifying. Yes.
No, that's upbeat.
Oh, was it? Oh, dang it.
Sounded
Well,
militant.
it's that. Well, yeah. I mean, it was like I came at it with a bulletin kind of feel. Mr. Linguine, sir.
You hear a voice come from behind the door. Oh, hold on a minute. I'll be right there. As you hear the voice now trailing away, you hear a door open from what seems to be the other side of the room. As he closes it once more, I could have sworn I heard someone knocking.
Oh, dang it. Okay, well, I open the door on the inside, and I go, pardon the intrusion, but we have a delivery to make. And I stand posing with everyone, like, haha.
Eric is going to take his, little poncho thing that he wears and, flap it in the wind. That isn't there. For him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that was a very quick. You were able to find it downstairs then.
Well, in a manner of speaking, but as promised, delivered safe and sound to your personage, Mr. Linguine, sir. Courtesy and behalf of... Guys, we really need a team name or something. On behalf of us as, Keelan and Vea and Rune and Barak and Al and Minnie. Your hat.
Oh,
Jeremy.
Oh, and Jeremy. Where's Jeremy? Did we leave him in the port? No. And Jeremy.
He didn't come with us. He stayed back.
Okay. And Jeremy. Although Jeremy didn't really contribute this, and Jeremy really needs to pick up his game if he wants to stay on this team. I mean, all right. I mean, what did you... Okay. Here is the hat of your brother, Manio.
my brother's hat. I knew I had left it down there somewhere. Thank you very much. And as for a name, what about the masterful messengers?
No.
Or
Vea just shuts him down real fast. Not even making eye contact. No. Also, do you know that you've got a green pipe down there that is not just to your basement?
Oh, that's I figured that was part of the old plumbing.
Well, it kind of is. Except it's not for plumbing. And I hold up the stone, the keystone, and I say, it turns out we are delivering more than just a hat. We are the bearers of good news as well. It turns out that your brother is alive.
Ta-da.
My brother is alive. How did you
Yeah,
find
sorry, I
all
don't
of
think I
this
nailed
out
that
in
one. Let me
such a
try that
short
again.
time?
Your brother is alive?
Alive.
Ah,
Alive.
Alive.
yay.
Wow.
How did you discover all of this in such a short time?
We've been gone for days. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You
Yeah, we were
went
down there for a while.
downstairs 20 minutes ago.
This is great news.
Yeah, our parents aren't going to be mad at all. That's awesome.
You tell me you don't know that you have a pipe that leads to another place where time works differently? Vea cannot believe this. She kind of just seems very baffled, and you can see her little clawed hands starting to scrunch into tiny
The
fists.
last straw.
You didn't think to look
I
down
always
the
figured that.
giant green pipe that can fit
I
a
always
hole.
figured that. Yeah, that's
No,
the.
that's fine. Go ahead.
that's
Finish
the
your
old,
explanation. I'm very curious. She just seems
Well,
so baffled.
as we were saying, your dead brother is not dead, and this is the key stone to finding your brother, who is currently in a place known as the Portobello Kingdom, which is connected to your pizzeria, the bakery, through the pipe, aforementioned pipe.
Pie
it's a-
shop.
It's a pizzeria as long as I believe it, you know, okay? Okay, this is a realm of imagination, and by thunder, I am getting a pizza. Anyway, as in the basement, you place this stone on the keypad thing that's there, and then jumping into the pipe, you end up in this mushroom kingdom where your brother is there with a talking mushroom and a princess.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
yes.
knew about the keystone, but I always thought that was just the poop pipe.
That
That would
pipe is
explain the
not
smell.
for pooping.
Are you telling me that? Are you telling me that's where my poop keeps going?
Have you been pooping in there?
I thought that's what it was for.
Either
I mean, it's
You-
kind of efficient, I'll be honest. I mean, you don't, it goes away.
You
I'm
poop.
not going to lie, he's starting to make me wonder if there was just a gas leak downstairs and we all made that stuff up that just happened.
I would really like to believe that that's the truth.
Feels like it, honestly.
Like we were just down there for 20 minutes, got high off gas, walked back up and like, we found your hat.
You let us go down your
Really, you're just holding a dead rat too. It's not even the hat.
This is just sad now.
Well,
Well, thank you very much for everything that you've done. My brother's hat is here. He's to find out he's alive and in the pool pipe. I mean, wherever the place it is that you went.
You should probably stop pooping in there.
Yeah.
I would stop pooping in
And
there
If
immediately.
you do go in there, maybe just avoid Conky Dong. Or if you do see him, maybe just turn down his offer of ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Just some tips.
Yeah, there's also a lot of bad stuff happening. Someone named Wowzer did a lot of bad stuff in the Portobello province. But your brother and Agent Pink and Frog.
Well done.
Thank you.
Frog.
They're working together, and they seem pretty sure that they can handle it on their own. But I don't know. Maybe you want to go help them.
It would be good to see my brother again. And to get away from the bakery for so long.
I mean,
You
you won't be
know
gone
what?
for that long.
But before you go away from the bakery, you know, if that is what your intention is, there's also the matter of, of course, you know, payment for, you know,
Services rendered.
Yeah.
services rendered. Yeah.
Of course, I'm happy to pay you for such wonderful news.
Hey, now you can go back and see your brother. Just watch out for the poop when you go through the tube.
It's true.
Yes, I need to think about that a little bit more.
So there's a
I
poop
like,
shoot.
I like that it took 10 minutes before we uttered poop into this episode.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're
honestly.
really,
10 minutes.
we're really
That's
doing
pretty
well.
good.
Yes.
You know what? It
Surprised.
wasn't our fault this time. It was fully Dave's.
No,
This
I mean,
time.
I'm sure I'll be blamed somehow, but yeah.
Well, what did my wife offer you again?
A pie.
Pizza.
Right. I've made quite a few pies. As he reaches over and motions towards the windowsill, you can see three distinct pies. Just be very careful. They're still very warm.
Wait, we didn't negotiate any fees? Rune will whisper to Vea.
When you're getting started, you have to take whatever gigs you can get, all right? Build your reputation, then we can start charging.
To be fair, we also just thought that we were going downstairs to grab a hat.
That's true.
Also, do you know how much pies cost?
No.
No, actually.
Dang it! I hope you did too, because I don't either. I can pick up a pie. How big are these pies? Are these like hand pies, or are these like chunky pies?
It's just an Uncrustable.
Well, they're a solid family-sized pie. The three that you see directly on the windowsill, you see a burpleberry pie, of course. You see a skittish meat pie, a very familiar delicatessen. And, of course, strawberry.
Burpleberry,
What was the
burpleberry,
second one, sorry?
burpleberry, burpleberry, burpleberry. I run over to it and I smell it.
Minnie, you
I
gotta
wanna take
wash
the
your
meat
hands
pie.
first. We just went through the poop tube.
Oh.
She has her finger in the middle of it and she's already looking.
Oh, that's an option.
Well, we can
Hey,
split
Linguine. Sorry, Rune. What were you saying?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask our boy Linguine here. Seeing as how we did sort of reunite your family and you provide very good news today. I understand these pies are very good payment. We appreciate that, but maybe if you go back and forth and you end up seeing your brother, if he's got any sort of supplies to send back our way, maybe you can do us a solid. Bring him over and we'll come stop by every once in a while, see if he sent anything.
Of course. I was actually thinking of just heading there now, myself. It's been years since I've seen my brother.
Now, we do gotta warn you, there might be a giant war that he's involved in. It could be life or death circumstances. He might be a little busy. Not that he can't handle it, but just, don't take it personally if he doesn't have time to catch up immediately. Maybe you could help him in this giant war.
Yes, if there's one thing a Linguine is known for, is definitely helping out as best that he can.
Because he's like a sidekick, I guess.
I feel like everyone was looking for the joke in that one.
I know. We felt it. We felt it.
I was trying to think of a two-player reference. But it wasn't coming to me.
Well, just make sure you're prepared, because even when we went through the pipe, there were some people waiting for us on the other side, and Frog saved us. So make sure you're ready and on guard.
I'll make sure to bring a few pies with me.
That's a good move.
That should
Yeah.
be enough. Yeah.
I know it's only been 20
what?
minutes. Did anything happen while we were gone?
Yes, I made 3 pies.
Okay.
That is actually really
20
impressive.
minutes, yeah.
Hey, look, that was good.
We
Pretty
just gotta
impressive.
system now.
Is that good enough for you, or were you expecting more to be done?
Well, all the best. Good luck reuniting with family.
Yes.
Thank you for everything you've done. Oh, if there's one last thing that I can ask of you. My wife, Marguerite, she's all gone back to the bakery at the marketplace. Could you let her know that I will be stepping away for a little while?
Oh.
Wait, you're not even going to tell her that you're leaving to go find your brother in another place?
I mean, you should-
Well, if you're headed there anyway, I mean,
Yeah,
Maybe
why would
only
you say
be gone
goodbye
20
to...
minutes.
Ah.
Do you want her to come find you there, or?
no, who's going to run the bakery?
Okay.
does not care about her.
Maybe, do you want to write a letter maybe that we could deliver? It might be a little more personal.
Well, just
And
tell
more
her,
delivery shape.
Just tell her I'll be back tomorrow. Going to see my brother.
Is she gonna understand that your brother's back alive, or do we have to also explain that to her?
Well, I'm sure you can explain all of this to her.
Okay,
Hi,
hold on
Mr.
here.
Linguine.
I think we deserve another pie or something for this additional mission you're giving us. Message carrying is very important and responsible work.
And if we're doing it per hour's bill, this will probably take at least another 20 minutes. So if it's 20 minutes per pie, I mean, the
Yeah.
rates are kind of working out, you know.
And you're asking us to do 2 different messages. 1 to tell her that your brother's alive, and 2 that you're gone.
Yes.
Great.
Okay. Do you think
How
she's
about
gonna be?
this? I will offer you this. I don't have any more pies on me right now. If you want to wait for another 20 minutes, I can go ahead and make another pie. Or I can offer you one better. When you get to the bakery, you can have a loaf of our bestest bread and 12 cookies.
Oh, 12?
Wait, hold on. What kind of cookies? Because if they're like those weird stale fortune cookies,
They're not weird, and they're
Those
not
aren't that
stale.
bad.
They're a little
Thanks,
stale
Minnie.
now, Rue. It's been a few days.
Ow!
It's been a few days.
Chocolate chip cookies?
We have the most giant chocolate chips inside of the cookies.
okay.
In fact, we have some where the cookie is inside of the chocolate chip.
Whoa.
Wow. I have to see that.
I'm like holding on to Minnie at this point so they don't sprint away without us.
Yeah.
This is exactly what you
You know what? That sounds great. Why don't you head on your way and we'll take care of it personally.
Thank you so much. You've done so much for me.
Yeah, we have.
Down the tube now. Go on.
Joking.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
You later.
It's like shove them in.
Right,
Take care, all.
have
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you
Bon
again.
voyage.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
You hear as Barrick slightly pushes him a little too hard. He falls down a couple steps.
Oh my god.
This is appropriate.
Fall damage.
I closed the door.
Full damage.
Okay.
His wife isn't
Fine,
going to come looking for him for a while.
And then I'd like to cast Speak with Animals. If that's all right.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'd like to just yell out, can I get a bird over here, please? Just yell it out.
Oh my god.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Sure.
One day I want you to do that and just have some random wild, like with a coffee and a newspaper, walk in and be like, what?
It's a 14.
A 14.
Pretty good for birds.
Surprisingly enough, like a Disney princess himself, a few birds fly into the window and line up directly in front of you.
I only need one of you, but need you to deliver a message to a woman. She's a brunette.
And I'll just go into the physical description of Marguerite, because we have seen her before.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast Animal Messenger, which lets me talk to any, like, tiny beast. Blue jays could fly 50 miles for 24 hours to deliver my message. So it's within town, so that should be fine. And relay the message that Linguine gave us. Personally
poor
taking care of
woman.
this.
Are they just going to chirp it at her, or is it like a note?
They can speak the 25 words that I
Wow.
relay to them.
So this
And then
bird's
they-
just gonna
and
lay
then
down
they
in front of you like,
bird
hey
talk
lady.
against that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if there's
hey,
any
lady.
follow-up questions, they have nothing for them.
Sorry, there's a limit on the number of words. It's 25.
words, yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
hear it.
Wait, can I do this? Because Bobby did it for me in campaign 1. one.
Sure,
Did it
go
count
ahead.
for me?
Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay, ready.
Linguine's brother isn't dead. He has gone to say hi. We'll be back tomorrow. It was 4. Okay.
We'll
He's
be
not good at
back
counting.
tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay.
Syllables are hard.
Be sure to run shop. I have 6 more?
Yeah.
In his absence,
We need
you
cookies. We need
look
cookies.
good.
Oh.
I feel like Minnie's words would have got picked up. You is empty.
All right.
How are we
If
gonna
you
get
could go
the
in, Leonard.
cookie? That's
What's it?
inside the chocolate chip. It's like an Inception cookie.
We're just gonna grab it on our way out. We're already in the bakery.
Oh,
You
okay.
have permission.
No,
Just take it.
technically, you are in Linguine's house. The bakery is
Oh,
in the
that's right. It's a
marketplace.
separate building. Well, we're still
Yeah.
just gonna go get it. I mean,
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I think if she has, if she has follow-up questions, we can just answer them for her.
no. The whole
Wait.
purpose of the bird was so that we don't have to answer follow-up questions. Room.
But she's gonna be there when we
She'll be
go
busy
get-
talking with a bird. We just grab the cookies and go.
Keelan just has this big, like, sort of smug look on his face. He goes, "Delivering messages ain't that easy, is it?"
You know what,
Who's it?
Keelan? I have a bird for you too. All right.
Would you like a slice of pie? I think this one's flavored humble.
Ooh.
Pie?
I'm gonna slap the pie out of his hand.
Minnie touched
Walk
it.
away.
5-second rule.
Where?
Oh.
Okay.
I want
Well,
to eat my pie under the tree.
Okay.
That's cute.
Should. Okay.
That's
I
adorable.
love that idea.
Big
I am
pie, tiny
concerned-
mini, big tree.
Minnie just leaves. She's gone. Okay. Well, what if we go get the chocolate in the cookie or cookie in the chocolate thing? Check on the wife. Barry, you don't have to listen if you don't want. And then we could go
Thank
eat our pie under the tree.
That sounds like fun.
All
I
right.
want some of that bread.
Uh,
Bread sounds good.
Honestly, we deserve a little
Ian.
goodness.
Roughly what time of day is it right now?
As you look outside, you would assume it's probably closed just past midday.
And is the ceremony supposed to happen today or tomorrow?
The ceremony is scheduled for tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That sounds like a plan.
I have one question though before we go. Do you think that I can make fortune cookies where the cookie is inside the fortune?
Oh man.
So if they already had the fortune, I don't know if they would. I mean, yeah, Rune, crap.
Well, I'll figure it out and I'll surprise you all. Okay, let's go.
I wasn't about
Right,
to grace that with
as-
the response.
I noticed.
As you leave the abode of Linguine, who's leading the charge?
I'll be in front holding the pie.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna grab the meat
Just go
pie
ahead and roll a
you follow.
D100 for me.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
How
good.
did I get myself into this?
Did you get the oopsie?
I
We
don't
didn't hear a
know.
laugh, so maybe not. This could be random
that-
pie shenanigans.
Apparently, I rolled an 18.
Okay. Uh-oh.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. As staring down at your pie, smelling it in all its delicious bumblebear goodness, your focus shifts as you hear
Oh
the
no.
giggling
Mhm,
Nah.
of an ethereal entity.
mhm.
All I did
With
was
that
walk
roll.
first.
With that roll, you said 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're dead.
You suddenly become more aware of your surroundings than you ever have before. Some might say beyond that of your surroundings. For the next 24 hours, Minnie, you begin to hear voices in your mind and feel like you can speak back to them and they'll understand. For the next 24 hours, you can break the fourth wall.
Oh,
You are able,
Hell yeah.
within your mind, to talk directly to chat. And chat, if you want to talk directly to the character of Minnie, just make sure you highlight your message, and I'll try and catch as many as I can.
Amazing.
oh my
That's
goodness.
pretty great.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
That's awesome. Vinny just
Okay.
became Deadpool.
I love it.
Great. That's awesome.
Right. So I heard we want to go eat some pie underneath the tree.
I think we're going to the bakery first.
Bakery, then
Yeah.
pie under the tree.
It's there.
Bakery and then pie. Okay. You begin to make your way
So you
back
guys
to the
play D&D?
marketplace.
Like dragons and stuff, and we're like, no, pie. Sorry, Dave. I'm just look at the day we have planned. I'm sorry.
You begin to make your way back to the markets, which is not that far from Linguine's home, roughly about a 20-minute walk at best. Minnie, you continue to hear these strange voices within your mind. One's calling out, "You are getting sleepy." Another reaching out saying, "Hello, Minnie. Always nice to have visitors around to listen to."
Minnie kind of like stops in her tracks. Then she'll turn around and look at the party.
What's up?
And she'll be like, I'm not getting sleepy. And she'll just keep walking.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Midday.
Just past midday.
Okay. Minnie, are you alright?
Is there
I mean, do
a
you
follow-up to that, or?
No, it was because Minnie works on the farm, right, with her dad and all the tomatoes and stuff, and farmers are up super early. So I'm wondering, like, compared to like when Minnie, like where we know Minnie usually like wakes up, like, is this, because we've obviously been in Linguine's place doing stuff all morning, is she like normally gonna be this tired like around now?
Ooh.
Minnie.
Oh, I think we lost. We lost.
Oh, we lost Dave.
Yeah,
No.
we
How
Hi,
do
Dave.
you?
I was
Sorry,
well,
I know.
that's more of a question for Minnie than anything else.
I found a deck of many things, guys.
Minnie is never like, she's either awake or she's asleep. She has no in between.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
You wouldn't see her like, oh, yawning. It's like out cold, like a light, no matter where she is, or she's awake and she's full of energy.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that. I'm like, Minnie, are you all right there? You know, is the whole, you know, like Portobello, few days out on the roads and stuff messed with your circadian rhythm or whatever we call it over here?
Yeah, I feel fine. And then she hears the voice about the thing she always thinks about. Minnie, do the thing. Who's reading these, Dave? Me or you?
If you want to pay attention to chat, you can do that, or I'll read it out just so our
Okay,
listeners
all right.
at home can hear. So you do hear another voice of a very, what you would assume to be a very rugged and very, very handsome individual tell you to just do what it is you always think of doing. but never feel like you should be doing.
She's like facing the group now. She sees that no one's talking, so she knows that it's like a voice in her head.
Just like, or is.
She's like, this is weird, but okay. And she'll take a piece of the pie and hold it up, and I'm gonna throw it at Al and yell, "Food fight!"
Oh.
Perfect.
Can I make
right,
a
go
dodge?
Yeah, Minnie, go ahead and make an attack roll for me and add a D4 for an improvised pie weapon.
Okay, so that is gonna be
Scorching
a 12
hot
to
pie.
hit.
Oh my God.
Plus the D4. I just rolled an unarmed strike. It'll be a 16 to hit plus a D4. Yeah.
Okay. Al,
16
what's your
there.
AC?
12.
12.
Nice.
You do get splattered directly in the face with scorching hot pie.
Did we scorching?
I
You
didn't
did
know
say it was still
scorching.
warm.
On fire.
No,
I'm
it's not
sorry.
scorching hot. You just feel the warm trickle of the strange beried sauce now kind of running down your face a little bit. Little
Does it look bad?
into your little bandana thingy.
He's gonna do this. Raina's wearing that now. He's
Oh,
gonna
right.
do like, kind of wipe the. Minnie, you touched that with your poop hands.
Ah,
You're gonna get
Finger.
pink eye for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be pink eye. Ugh.
I'm sorry,
a
they told
food
me
fight?
to do it.
Why would you fight with food?
I didn't tell you.
They told me to do it.
Who is they?
who told you to do it?
You don't hear them?
Oh, you hear voices too?
Oh no.
Derek looks at
One of them just told me to have a wonderful day and to make sure that Jeremy doesn't fly.
Oh yeah, okay. Al's gonna
Oh.
go ahead. He's gonna raise his hand, Dave. As you see, sort of
I
like
throw a pie at Al.
Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
Oh,
This might actually work. So
Are
as
we
Dave
going
is
to do
throwing the pie at
initiative
me-
over a food fight? Is that what's
I think
happening
we
right
should.
now?
I think we should.
can I
No.
just step back out of this? Vea does not want to get pie all over her.
Rune
As
sees
Greg was-
this and runs after Van. Smush
you
your face
dare.
in a pie.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! You,
It'll be
My
fun. It'll be
plan was
fun.
here.
oh, it's so
Maybe-
hard to get it
maybe
out
you
of
could-
her.
All right, hold on,
Determined
you heathens. Relax for a second. This is what's happening, okay? Ruin and Vea, go ahead and make a opposing grapple check.
Okay.
How do
So,
I do a grapple?
Rune, you-
Strength?
Athletics.
You are athletics. Vea can choose either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, during this entire time, Minnie, you hear a voice speak out to you again. Again, a very handsome voice saying, "Hi, Minnie. Al thinks you're stinky, and Jeremy would be tasty."
Oh, no.
I
Chat,
grab
why
a
are you
bigger
doing
piece
this?
of pie. How dare you defame Jeremy? She'll throw it again.
Just no context for what she's talking
No,
about.
it's okay. It's okay. Keep throwing pies. This is fine. This is fine.
And
As
then I
the
eat
pies
the
continue to
leftovers on my
fly-
finger.
Okay, as the pies continue to fly back and forth, Rune and Vea, what's happening?
Rune rolled a 17. Cleric representing.
Okay, Vea.
7.
Oh! Rune tackles her and smushes her face right in the pie.
Right? in
As
the
you
pie.
feel all of the strawberry jammy goodness
No!
explode over your face, you
Ah!
can feel it already clumping up within your fur, and you taste delicious.
And you
To
just see
yourself.
Vea, her ears flat down, her shoulders slumped. I hate you so much right
Oh,
now.
come on, Vea. Hit me back.
Ugh! And she'll take a whole swipe off her face. And I'd like to try to just like weave it into her cute little bun hairstyle that she has.
Ooh.
Not even the face, just the hair.
No.
All right.
I
go
want the
ahead.
Hair!
I have hair all over Oliver, suddenly now hair is off limits.
All right, Vea, go ahead and make an unarmed strike attack for me, please.
Okay. That is going to be an
Crack her in the jaw.
18.
That's
Oh.
it.
Okay, you are easily able to pull off a giant gloop of the strawberry of goodness. As you plop it directly down in the center of Rune's hair, you begin to mix it and mash it around into her otherwise almost dreaded like hair, fully coating those cute little buns on top, to the point of where they're probably now dyed pink for a little while.
You just see
You know-
Rune while that's happening. She's like making direct eye contact with you, not moving. And then right when you're finished, she's gonna crack a little smile and then say, "See, wasn't that fun?" and try and smush more in her face.
Ah!
Barrick
All right.
slowly hides the meat pie behind his back, by the way.
Thank you, Barrick.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. After a little bit of shenanigans,
Dave, I would like to add, because I did have a second there when these two were
Of
throwing
course.
pies at me as I was about to do this. It is just shenanigans. But I would like to say, as Dag and Minnie were throwing pies at me, I was about to cast Gust and direct the pie goo off of me towards Minnie in sort of like a shotgun blast. But I'd also like to say that their pies are going directly back at them. So everybody's wearing pie.
Nice.
I love this.
the pie day. So it's the pie
corrupts.
episode. Yeah.
Absolute pie
Yeah.
corrupts absolutely.
As Minnie kind of stands there now looking at the commotion, her face goes very stoic as this voice speaks out in her mind, her repeating it. Absolute pie, absolute corrupts. Just as a spray of the bulbleberry pie completely coats over top of her, leaving a little silhouette, or not a silhouette, but like a what are those? What are
Reverse
those
shadow.
murder lines? What do they call those?
Oh,
What are those
Murder?
Yeah.
outlines directly
Outlines,
on a wall behind
Chalk
her?
outline, yeah.
Chalk
I imagine
lines.
as Keelan's like thrown his pie without even stopping for a second. He just turns and starts running randomly in a direction, going, "Don't Eldritch Blast me! Don't Eldritch Blast me!" And a pie hits him in the back of the head, like just full on, just bam! And he just goes down like 100 meters down the road.
What
All right.
I would give for an animated version of this scene.
Dear, please.
As you all begin to kind of settle a little bit and calm down, Al, you take note of something a little off. Walking through the marketplace, you take note of one individual that seems to be making their way close to you, as if walking in your direction, albeit not directly walking towards you. They seem to be almost in a trance, not looking anywhere else, with all of the commotion that seems to be going on in the marketplace, with the individuals getting ready for the celebration tomorrow. Take note of Kui, a familiar dwarf who continued to sit at the bar, night in and night out, always in a drunken stupor. In fact, you've never seen him outside of the bar. And you recall Scratch asking about him not too long ago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we're walking with the party, I don't think I would say anything out loud, especially in front of them, but he's going to kind of take note, and I'll probably bring it up to the guys when we get to the bakery.
Okay,
But it's
fair
odd,
enough.
right?
Yep.
Al's never seen these folks out of a bar stool. The dwarf that you mentioned in the bar stool, does he also look like he's in a trance, or was that the same?
That's the same individual. It
The
is
same person, okay.
the individual is Kui,
Right. Okay.
who's, as you
Yeah.
recall, all
Do
of
I
his
see where he's walking to?
brothers and sisters had moved far away to the Never Isles, to the great place known as Florida.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, do I see
He
where
continues
do I
onwards.
see where he's walking? Yeah.
He seems to be very intent on where he's going. You trail him for a little while and watch as he goes into the general store. The look on his face. Something about it.
Okay. Something to note. I'm gonna keep a distance for now.
Suddenly says out loud, "Thank you, Rachel."
This is starting to get more and more concerning now.
I
What?
love all of this.
Minnie, when you came through the poop tube, you didn't like put your hands in your mouth, did you?
Oh,
It's a
When I
serious
started
concern,
eating-
Rune. There might be bacteria.
Oh.
I've been using my hands to eat.
Oh,
Brain.
So the answer is yes.
yeah.
I think she's fine. Sometimes I
think
hear
you're fine.
voices, so it's probably Minnie. Maybe do you have a god?
Not really.
Maybe
that
you
bad?
do now. I don't think so. I mean, mine just kind of showed up in my life, so maybe yours is showing up. Maybe you have a god now. Maybe you'll get powers and responsibility that you don't want from your god.
Well, I did recently learn some cool powers. She totally overlooks the like massive revelation that you just.
Minnie, do me a favor. Roll a religion check for me.
Oh God. Oh my God! It's a nat one.
Well, never heard
What
of
is a
before
god?
in its time, you suddenly are listening to Rune and believe that some of the voices may be in fact be divine. Until you find out otherwise, which could be never, you now believe that your god's name is Cass.
Yep.
Cass,
We'll lean into
Cass
that.
says they're my god now.
Oh, you do have a god. That was so fast. That happened so fast. And you already have powers? Show me your new powers.
I'll cast. Oh man.
We're never getting to the bakery.
No,
I
we're
know,
not.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the
I'm
bakery.
sorry. I'm gonna cast annoyance, and I'm gonna materialize a small ant on my fingertip. Look.
Wow. Also, fun fact: annoyance is a homebrew cantrip from our out of game from our non-stream game that Dave made for one of my previous characters.
Okay, but can I keep it?
Oh,
Yes, you absolutely can.
I love it.
Listen, if I was dumb enough to put it on D&D Beyond, it's okay for you guys to use.
That just shot me back like 5 years of my life. I was like, annoyance.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Bruno, try and take the ant.
The ant immediately jumps off of Minnie's finger, and you lose it somewhere within your hair.
Why? Bruno starts freaking out. Bear, get it off of me! Get it off of me!
No, I got you. And I'm gonna use create water using my new gloves.
Oh.
Scouser.
A giant ball of water appears over Rune's head as it splashes down, soaking her entirely.
Just
On the
hold
plus
his thumb
hand,
up to you.
your hair now seems to be a little bit more less sticky.
It's all right, Rune. I got you. I'm gonna cast Gust like at Rune's feet, so it goes up.
Yes.
Rune's hair is just gonna be like.
And there's jam in it.
Like a massive blowout perm. Your hair is just everywhere at this point. Rune now officially has a semi-pink afro.
Yes. I don't think you've ever looked better.
Oh, wow. That
I'll
was
dry.
a lot. Okay.
Barrick and Al are just like shoulder to shoulder, like.
Don't
Remember that one. You and I. I'm gonna remember that.
I'm gonna take a little bit of pie and put it on Keelan's face, just gently. And then I'm gonna say, I don't want to tell her that. That's mean.
Just
I'm sorry.
Oh. Yep.
I think it was the.
Nice
I think
one.
it was like just how slow it was that kind of like weirds Keelan out a little bit. Like he doesn't move. He doesn't just. Right.
Well, I didn't want to throw it at you.
But I appreciate that. It's still good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
As the group continues to joke and laugh around, with Vea standing off to the side a little bit,
Arms crossed.
arms crossed, shaking her
Huffing.
head. Vea, you hear a voice come from behind you. Still hanging out with a bunch of losers, huh?
I
As you
whip around. Who
turn-
do I see?
You see an individual that you've quarried with before.
Oh,
None other
great.
than Smoke. Smoke is a rat folk individual. Very similar to well, she is a wild, however, in rat form. You absolutely recognize her as you've had trouble with Smoke in the past. In fact, her father is one of the lieutenants underneath your mother, and she's made no qualms or made it very apparent that she believes that her father would be much better as the captain of the guard than your mother.
What are you doing here, Smoke? Coming here with lame insults? Losers? Really? That's the best you can come up with? Look at them. They're worse than that.
Minnie is now braiding Rune's hair.
Oh. I'm eating pie from my face.
See? There's a million better insults you could have come up with. If you're going to at least come and call them names, you should be at least somewhat inspirational. Shows what little brain cells you have.
This coming from the person who hangs out with them on a regular basis.
At least I have someone to hang out with. Where's your group? Oh, no? Alone?
No, I'm not. They're on their way here now. As she says this, you do see a few of her minions now following from behind her. Of course, there's the two twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum,
Ha!
both very small munchkins, similar to that of Minnie. And then quickly, closely behind them, I wouldn't say a body Donis, but a very well-built young elf or fey folk, similar to that of Rune and Barrick. You can see his demeanor, his skin seems very white and bluish. As well, he seems to trail a bit of what seems to be frost as he walks along. Of course, Gavin.
Gavin?
Gavin?
Gavin. As they approach, Gavin is the first to speak up. Ah, Vea. I'd say it's a pleasure to see you, but the pleasure's all yours. Of course.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She just looks dead face at him, like no reaction.
Smoke looks back. See? She's that stupid. She has no idea what you're talking about.
Listen, if your presence is such a gift, how about you go give it to someone else? Because we do not want it here.
Of course. Don't want to hang out with the cool kids as per usual.
What in the world? How are you measuring this? Cool kids? Also, who uses those terms? That's so, what, elementary? Cool losers? And she kind of looks back at her group.
You know, you can keep talking all you want, Vea, but the proof is in the pudding. I have my crew, you have your crew. Absolutely pathetic. I guess it's handed down from your mom.
Do you want me to slap her?
Minnie, did you just get involved because you heard about pudding?
No, someone told me to slap her.
Oh.
Should I?
Minnie, are you going to try and slap her?
I wasn't gonna do it without Vea's permission.
To be fair, it's your
But-
god telling you.
Your God's telling
No,
you
it's
to-
not. No, my
Yeah.
god is Rachel, I think. Or Cass. My god is Cass. Yep. I'm keeping track.
Don't worry, Minnie. Trust me. Smoke and Gavin and the rest of them are really not worth it. Your hand is better off in that pie than on their faces.
God.
Well, you know,
Just a
that
bunch
said,
of
I do.
cowards.
Well, you know, that said, I
Rune-
do have a special delivery for you, though. Right? It's
Oh.
right here in my jacket pocket. It's I'm sorry. I don't know who sent this. I'm not sure which one of you it's for. Maybe it's for all of you. I mean, I think I've got a spare. Yeah, no, look, there it is. Right there. Right for. It's crazy. I've got plenty of them. You know, enough to go around for all of you fuckers. All right.
All right, cute.
Fire.
Oh.
No
Somebody's
class.
fighting.
No class, no substance. Just a bunch of vagabonds.
Rune will say,
Right?
Bear, cover me. And she's going to hide behind Bear as best as she can. And she's going to cast Thaumaturgy and try and make it sound like one of them farted.
Right, go ahead making a deception check for me with advantage.
I swear, if you fail this and it makes it sound like I'm farting, you and I will never talk again. Ever.
You whispered that into existence. You
I
just
don't.
spoke to my dice.
This is a chance to create a friendship here. Let me remind you. How
All right, here
A
important
we
lot
go.
on the
this
line
is.
for you here.
Okay, so hilarious because I rolled 2 dice for advantage. One is an 8, the other is a 9. My deception is a +3, so that'll give me 12.
With a 12, it sounds as if a loud rip comes directly from one of the Tweedle
Oh,
twins.
goodness.
Perfect.
The smoke
Ah.
immediately whips around. Was that you or you? They both just kind of shrug their shoulders. One of them takes a large swig out of some flask. Anyway,
Okay.
That's the transition. Your group just farts in front of people and
Ew.
considers that normal? Excuse me?
we don't have to worry about these kind of things of farting and keeping up with stature amongst you people. We already know we're better.
How do you
In
figure?
what way?
She again looks back at your group, all covered in pie, Rune's hair in a full afro at this point.
Minnie's talking to herself. I don't want to keep throwing pie. I'm wasting it.
Ow, just sitting there growing concerned with Minnie.
She's fine. She's fine. Keep it together, you guys.
Well, Vea, I don't think I have to explain anymore.
Well, maybe you should actually put your actions in place. If you all think you're better than us, then maybe we should have a little competition.
Oh,
Fine. I'll agree to that. Tell you what. Meet us on the other side of the river tonight. Unless you're cowards.
We're not cowards, but you need to have somebody who's going to judge this thing. Someone who isn't biased as she looks around her party.
I can ask one of my gods to do it.
That
I
sounds
have 2 now.
like-
That's good. I mean, we could do it at the bar. Scratch could judge whatever we're doing. What are we doing?
just want to make sure none of you cheat.
Oh, don't worry. There won't be any cheating, and it'll be very clear who the winner is. Tonight, after hours, just on the other side of the river.
what
If
are
you're
we?
not too scared.
What are we doing though? We can't just. You know what we're doing. We can't just show up disadvantaged.
Fine. Fair. We'll have a little competition. Whoever can knock on the door of Ginku's tower first is the winner.
Wow.
But we're really bad at that.
No.
Oh, yes, no, terrible. What? How will we ever do, like, knocking doors quickly?
Vea, this might be a bad time.
What?
I have to.
No, don't. Not right now. You
gotta go.
don't. You just 2 minutes. Just count to 120.
Okay.
And he just sort of crosses his legs.
just
Doing
count.
the dance.
All right, Vea will whip around. Fine, you've got a deal, and she'll stick her paw out.
All right. Your paw is met with a reciprocal paw of Smokes.
Oh, gross! Now I have to wash my hands.
Why
Vea
are
will.
you so sticky as
What?
she wipes her hand on her shirt?
Why are you not? Oh, God, I don't know. What? Who asks dumb questions like that? I don't have a good comeback. We should not be sticky. I'm just embarrassed.
Seeing that Bea doesn't have a good comeback, can I cast annoyance and make her sneeze every time she tries to talk? Smoke.
Sure.
Just to get her out of here. Like,
Okay.
So Bear can go pee.
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
As Smoke is about to make some kind of amazingly witty comeback, she suddenly sneezes as soon as she speaks.
Bless
I'll
you.
see it.
Bless
I'll
you.
see it.
Bless you.
See there. She plugs her nose, and her crew begin to walk away.
Got him, Mojo. And she'll do props to the air.
Who is she? Was she okay?
I don't know. Her god seems to connect with her a lot faster than mine did, that's for sure. Kind of jealous.
Maybe you should stop washing your hands.
It's the logic in this campaign. We will never get anything done
I
or
know.
accomplished.
Nope.
Oh.
As you all stop and think for a moment of what Vea has just agreed to, you're all reminded the lore of Genku's Tower. Strange Wizard's Tower has stood within the confine, just outside of the confines of the city, for a, well, very long time, long before any of you were born. Most just think that the tower's haunted at this point, as no one has ever seen the so-called wizard that resides within.
Are we at all concerned about Genku's tower?
No. It's a tower.
No, I'm only concerned with one thing right now.
Go. Yes, you have permission.
Thank you.
Yeah, but isn't it haunted?
Was that metagaming? Hold on.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was.
I can't tell if
just
Bobby
so
just
committed
asked to
to the
pee
role
or
play.
if Barrick just asked to pee.
Can we make this
Oh.
official that if anybody ever needs to go to the bathroom at this table, I am the only one who can grant permission?
That's crazy. Bobby and I would be hanging out. And he's like, I gotta
Hold
use
on,
the
let me
bathroom,
think
but
about
I
that.
guess that's
100% yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know, guys. I'm not worried. Both of my gods say that they really want us to win.
You have
Sounds
two
like they're
gods?
behind us.
You have two gods now?
Cass and Rachel.
She's
How'd you-
collecting them.
How'd you get another god so fast? You haven't even done anything for the first one.
Well, maybe
know,
it's just
it-
not that hard.
Came into my
Aw.
brain.
Rune sulks.
Oh,
we
so
should
the
get
trick
you-
is just having an empty brain.
Maybe.
Oh, it's like trying to put water in a cup that's already empty. You know, if you already know everything, then you
True.
can't put more gods in.
Just be more
Yeah.
open-minded.
But you do put water in an empty cup, and it goes right in because the cup's empty.
Mm.
Okay.
Great response.
Mm.
Anyways, the tower. We're not worried about it being haunted at all, or any repercussions. What if the
You are-
wizard answers?
Look,
The
you
wizards
first
are
of all,
pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, yeah, as Al said, wizards could be cool. We don't know that.
Yeah.
And secondly,
I met
didn't
one in
we
a bathtub
just
one
beat
time.
up a bunch of ghosts?
What?
Well,
That's true. We did. And we'll bring a gift. All right. We'll offer them I don't know, bumblebee or something. I'm sure they would love that.
I can give him an ant.
See, we can give that would be great. So if anyone happens to actually answer the door, then we have good reason. Like, we'll just let Keelan deliver the ant.
But we could also just ask him about this egg if he wants.
You brought that back?
Cool.
Well, I mean, no one. What was I gonna do? Just put it on the ground? Just a baby.
Dave, this is your only chance to make it disappear into thin air.
A bird swoops down.
I mean,
What
We don't
egg?
know.
No
Me and
one
my
sees
child.
it.
we don't know if that egg is fertilized or not. You could just be like holding lunch.
Just an egg, yeah.
It's slowly rotting from the inside.
Just starts stinking more and more throughout the campaign.
I've already named it and built my entire character around it, just so we know. Like,
Makes sense.
So,
Good to know.
so does this mean we might have to fertilize it, Derek? I don't know how these things work.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
I mean, I could sit
It's
on it.
not
And
a
I could
fish
turn it
egg.
to like a chicken or something.
I mean, you would, as a druid, might have the means of fertilizing it.
no.
So I don't need no.
No.
Yeah,
No.
there we go.
On the line.
Please don't
Oh my god!
fertilize
Wait!
the egg.
Was that Becca's first GM walk off?
Oh, did I?
Yeah!
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I will cherish this moment forever. I am ashamed and proud at the same time. I'm so sorry. I said it and I shouldn't have.
I don't even know how to move on from this conversation. I've said anyway, so the tower so many times.
Listen, you should probably be very careful of that egg. You don't want Smoke or any of their other group finding it.
No, that's I mean, you guys didn't know I had it until just then, so I mean, it's not gonna be hard.
Where are you?
It's almost like when I'm not talking about it, it's like invisible to everyone around me.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's a good idea. The egg's mysterious. The wizard's mysterious.
Yeah, they'll have so much in common.
I'm more
What does
worried
the
about.
egg have to do with the wizard?
They're both mysterious.
It's
He
like
can
an
save
excuse
us.
if he answers the door.
Yeah,
Then
we've
we
got
have
a
a
gift.
reason to be there, so he doesn't get
There's no
mad.
gift.
Even though I don't think he will. My gods are making me feel really positive.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah,
I just
you-
want to test something. I'm gonna tap on the egg because I still have speak with animals up. Is anyone in there?
Ooh.
Who is this?
Who is
Holy shit! He like jumps back from the egg.
Who is this?
Hold on. He gets like right back up to it. My name's Barrick. Who is this?
No soliciting.
Wow.
Said no soliciting.
That's a
Well,
long
then,
name.
I suggest you listen to him.
All right. You're not curious at all, just
I mean, I'm curious. Just don't solicit him with anything. Is all. He doesn't want to collab with you.
right. I don't know what else to do here. He doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
Just ask him if he's comfortable, or she's comfortable, or they're comfortable. I mean, I don't judge.
All right. Sorry to bother. Are you comfortable?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Cool. Right on.
Oh, cool. Right. Well,
Have a good
guy.
day. Back away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's weird.
As
That's a weird thing, yeah.
Barrick begins to leave, you feel the egg slightly rock in your hands, Elin.
Oh. I strap it back to him. I cuddle it and I then put it back in the little like shimmy thing that I made for it and all right. We still don't know what it
Really
is, and I mean,
concerned about what's
going
in
back
it.
to what we were actually talking about, the wizard might know what type of egg it is.
Oh. Okay, that makes a little more sense. We could get some information on the egg, and maybe we could get some more information on the star that's in that well, or was in the well, or where it is, or anything
There you
about
go. See,
And maybe we
it's
can
not
win a
hard to
race.
find reasons to. Oh,
Can we focus on what's important a little bit here?
yeah.
that. Wow, I suppose. But it's going to be really easy to beat them, especially with Keelan on our team. Keelan's so good at knocking now.
Yeah, he's our hidden weapon.
What?
You know, I don't know if you guys
yeah, you know-
noticed, but I totally lied to them when I said we don't know how to do this. We're very good at this.
We are so good at this. It's like literally all we've done since we've started like being adventurers and stuff.
Okay, but
Right.
like, what if, say, the rules of the game is we all have to reach the door first? Because I know Keelan's very fast. I know I can be really quick. Some of y'all are less good. And he just sort of looks at Minnie's legs.
Oh,
This,
look,
at this
Yeah.
particular activity,
Minnie looks back at you and says, Bolly Lolly says that I am enough.
oh.
I don't know who that is, Minnie, but you are absolutely enough. It's just this isn't your, straight. Like, this is, you're good at so many things. This is one of the things you're less good at, but I think you're great, obviously. Bolly Lolly knows that. We know that.
Just keep talking.
Just digging himself more of a hole. Just...
Well,
Yeah.
what if my godcast is telling me to be sneaky? So what if we pretend that I'm sick and really I go to the wizard's house beforehand and turn into a statue and then materialize there?
I'm sorry. I was with you until you said you turn into a statue.
Yeah, you're gonna use like
Wait,
elaborate.
you have
paint.
the little thing.
Minnie turns into a statue.
Yeah, as soon as she flips the hood up, she immediately turns into a stone statue.
Oh, well, there's that now.
See?
Well, look, these pies are getting cold. I pick up the statue of Minnie. How do we unstatue her?
She flips the hood back.
How if you're a statue?
I don't know.
Couldn't clear that one up first.
That's above my pay grade.
That's our 5-episode arc of trying to get Minnie depetrified.
And then a slight breeze blows the hood back on her.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good.
Minnie has the ability to remove the hood even in statue form.
Oh, gosh.
It's not a bad idea. I think it could work.
I like it, but what if we tell him we're sick and then all of a sudden you're the one to win? Wouldn't that kind of be a little like I'd disqualify us.
Yeah, it might be
Is there a
cheating.
shortcut that I could use? Where I could
What if
let
you
you guys
rode on the
start
back of
early?
Keelan? That way, if they tried to do any funny business, you're there to help Keelan, get over any sort of weirdness, or maybe Keelan, when he gets close enough, he could throw you at the door, thus closing the gap faster.
We could
I mean,
make
you know why I just don't carry her.
well, we could also we have some time. We could fashion some kind of carrying apparatus for. Barrett
Do
wouldn't
we-
know that word. Carrying thing.
Am I really that slow?
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Do we really think it's faster to carry Minnie than it is for Minnie to just walk herself?
Wait,
it
hold
might-
on. Can Jeremy help out? Can you just write Jeremy?
Jeremy's a mini pig.
All right.
Jeremy now looks up towards all of you after rejoining the group in the
It's
basement.
about time
hey,
he started,
As he looks
pulling
up
his
towards
weight.
you with an eager look on his face.
But
See,
here's
he
the
looks
thing.
willing.
What if Jeremy were bigger?
Yeah,
This could absolutely work.
that's right.
He just
So we
looks at Keelan.
I mean, I could, yeah. I mean, I'd be helpful for that. I hand Barrick my mushroom pendant.
No, I mean you could just. I don't need it. You could just use it on.
Oh, I could use it on. Oh, right, of course. Sorry, I'm not good at magic stuff.
I
But
mean,
it's
not
only
right
a
now.
once
Like,
per-
surprise it.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But also, you guys know that I can pull like a wagon and like pull you all in like.
I start digging a hole.
I feel like that.
Okay.
Fuck me.
I was like, why? Oh yes, that's why. how could I have forgotten already?
I'm not gonna question that. Wouldn't that slow you down drastically? To pull
No,
dragons,
not
pull
really.
people,
I'm
like,
pretty. I'm
too
really good at
difficult to
pulling,
run.
and I actually, weirdly enough, I'm quite good at carrying many times my weight.
I feel
Look,
like
I
this
think
is
if we're
the
gonna do
exact
this-
concern of it being putting all your eggs in one basket. This is putting all of us in one cart.
Well, well, didn't Barrack? Didn't you have that nonsense magic thing that allowed you to go really fast when we did that race? You know, a little while back.
I mean, I wouldn't have worded it that way, but
Yeah,
do
you
you
know when you
mean-
cheated.
do you mean my, God's given gift of
Oh yeah.
being able to transport myself a short distance?
No. The other one, the one where your stride was especially long for some reason.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you did, can you do it on other people, or is it just you?
Oh, just me.
Okay, well,
I'm
there
just
you go. So if you can,
kidding. Just
you can help me
trying
pull.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the mechanics of a cart work necessarily, but we could pull it in tandem somehow.
Oh,
And
Wait.
maybe that
That's true.
would.
Won't they say that that's
Barrick,
cheating?
this is not
Yes.
gonna go
Barrick, you
well.
think this is probably the greatest idea that you've ever had. Your confidence perks up quickly. You've been granted advantage. And I missed one earlier, so Minnie, you were very impressed with the hole that you're continuing to dig. You also have advantage on your next skill check.
Oh damn!
I'm
That's
just
good
saying,
play.
if you guys are gonna enlarge Jeremy, you better ask him first. And Rune, if you could please step back from Jeremy, because my gods are telling me that he feels uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, we can get this figured out right away.
Oh.
Well, I can still talk to. Hey, Jeremy. First of all, how you feeling? Specifically towards Rune right now.
Oh my God.
As long as she doesn't try and kiss me again.
Okay. Don't kiss him.
Got it.
Secondly, and by the way, again, this just sounds like to all of you, oinkity oink. We might have like a race later, and we were wondering if you'd be comfortable being enlarged in your form to have Minnie ride on your back. We just want to make sure it's cool with you first. What do you think?
Oh, magic on me?
Yeah.
So I'd be like I get bigger?
Yeah, you'd get, I think, like twice
Faster?
as big. By
Twice
yeah,
as big?
Yeah, something like that.
So I'd be a big fast hog.
Yeah. You sound into it. Are you into it? It's really
Heck
hard to
yeah.
read a pig's face. Okay, cool. Got it. He's cool with it. All right, counting on you.
Okay.
He tries to
All right.
salute and then falls over a little bit.
Just gives him a thumbs up.
So, not for nothing though, but you guys think Smokin' and Tweedledoodle and Tweedledumble are gonna be, playing this thing fairly? I think we got another thing coming. What do we
sure.
say to having, maybe a bit of a plan B in case they try to mess one of us up or stop us from finishing the finish line?
Yeah, I'm worried if we do the cart thing that they're just gonna like knock a wheel off or some shit. Seems like some backhanded stuff they would do.
Yeah, they're not playing the straight game.
I'm just, and I really love the creativity that we're all having here, but plan B could just be running.
Well, my thought is, there, Rune,
Mhm.
I've learned sort of how to. One second, Al pulls out. He reads out the contract. He's like, and therefore, when you may touch someone for 1 hour, they may remain invisible. Yeah, invisibility. Look, I can do that now. What if we turned one of us invisible and maybe sent them through? Or what if I turned Minnie invisible while she was riding on Jeremy, and then they didn't see Minnie coming?
That could work. That's not bad. They can undo the invisibility, right? Like, I don't want them to be there at the end and no one can prove that they're there because they're still invisible.
Yeah, no, you can drop it. I mean, I can turn it off, or it just lasts an hour. That's what the fine print says.
This could work. Minnie, how do you feel about that, being invisible?
She
Nobody
fist
can
bumps
see you, man.
Jeremy. Well, I still think it might be a good idea to enlarge the cookies, but if I have to be invisible on an enlarged Jeremy, then I guess that I'm okay with that too. Smoke is really suspicious.
And then we'll just tell them that, it's just the pig. And then if you have too many, you can be like, surprise, I'm here too. It's me, Minnie.
Out of game? How is her materializing at the finish line gonna...
I
don't get it.
Well,
I have
my thought is
lost
you'd be
a
mostly
lot
there
of
to
this.
run interference, because I don't, like, I feel like it would just be like, if they try to do something
Oh.
sneaky, you'll be invisible and can, like...
That's a good
I see.
counterpoint.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Got a
This is
plan.
all very dependent on whatever the fucking rules for this thing's gonna be.
Yeah.
Sure. I assume we all
I think
start
for
at
now-
one spot and then we yell go and we race to the door.
Hmm.
I
Or it
think
could also
it's
be
kind
a
of
baton
open.
race.
Yes, it will be totally that easy. Oh shit, I unmuted my mic.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know.
Mhm.
It's pretty easy.
We can
Pretty
trip
sure.
them, we can, sabotage, but I'd rather us focus on winning, not focus on taking them down.
But we could kill them.
Mm.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Do you have an evil god whispering in your ear? What is wrong with all of you?
Hey,
Mine
my
is
god
just
isn't
a bird.
evil.
Your god's not talking to you. You weren't included in that group.
My
Sometimes
God says that she has faith in you, Rune.
your god or your god says that my god has faith in me.
Cass.
Cass has faith in me.
Yes.
Well, tell Cass that maybe she should talk to me. Maybe we could work something out.
Okay. Maybe you should talk to her.
Wait,
What'd
are
she
you
say?
subbing in your god already for someone else?
Shh.
Damn.
No, I'm not subbing anyone. But who's to say? Look, Minnie has 2 gods. Maybe I could.
You don't think that's being a little greedy?
Thea, what if she can hear? Shh.
Which one?
You just said it.
All of them.
All of them? All of... What? Cass? You think Cass is gonna do some damage? Minnie, tell your god, Cass, that I don't think they're nice. That was the mean. Sorry, I actually didn't want to say anything mean. That was as far as I could go.
I can see you
That's quite-
struggling.
I like Cass.
You got there, and then you're like, wait a minute, it's Cass.
I don't want to say anything mean.
I cannot wait to listen to this week's episode of Trippercast now. Oh, boy.
I'm so sorry.
Thea, the worst ranked character of all time. More on this week's episode of Trippercast.
Do you really want me to say that? What if she's powerful and almighty?
Listen, tell them to prove themselves. Just because you have a lot of gods doesn't mean they're powerful.
You're
Right.
asking a
Yeah,
god.
maybe you could have them tell you something that only a god would know who has been
Yeah.
watching our like every move.
Okay.
Yeah. Like runes apparently can help tell the future, so that's somewhat impressive when it works. What can
Right.
they do?
First, I'm gonna boop your nose. And next,
Baya's just gonna like shake like what the hell just happened?
my other god, Rachel, insists that they're very nice. Cass just says she's amused.
Okay.
That could be good or bad.
I'm just
But like
saying.
I said, they've all been very positive.
I mean, I'm fine. Maybe they're super nice or whatever it is, but can they actually help us then?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
See,
Just
Rune,
looks up and looks around.
don't go
What?
chasing just random gods at this point. You have something with your god. She's just not answering you right now.
Mm. Yeah, you're probably right.
She's kind of a big deal and powerful. I mean, there's a reason why you're connected to her already.
I know. Okay, Vea. I know.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, you deserve a little bit better.
Are we still going to the
Thank you,
bakery?
Kaz.
Yeah.
I think these
Fuck
pies
me.
are very strong, is all I
Very,
gotta say.
there's something in them.
Just, because this all started when Minnie, started eating the pie. Just saying.
And then we all got into a pie fight, so therefore we've all sort of eaten the pie.
That was fun.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna say this: if your gods help us out, then yeah, I'll admit that you have powerful gods.
Vea, as you say this, you feel this weird sense of dread overcome you from a divine perspective.
Amazing,
You have
Cash.
disadvantage on your next skill check.
Damn.
That's deserved. That's fair.
Oh, that is,
Oh my god.
that is so amazing.
That is the most divine retribution I've ever seen in my life.
I feel like I need to
Perfect.
clarify for anyone who's listening audio only right now. Cass in chat redeemed a dark heart, which is disadvantage. So just for the
Amazing.
mechanics of that.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm fine.
Are we still going to get our cookies, or
I feel
Yeah.
like we should talk to Linguine's wife. I feel kind of bad for her.
It's already been
That
taken
too.
care of. I don't know why we're on this.
Definitely taken care of.
I
That
mean,
seemed like a
it's
very
you know,
reliable bird.
Yes.
All right. As you continue to
All right,
debate
where'd we go?
what your plan is, you make your way towards the bakery. And to expedite this along, Marguerite thanks you for the messenger bird, explains that she understands and hope Linguine is okay, as well as giving you the cookies that was promised to you.
Nice.
And as you leave the
Well, I mean, yeah, that's good.
That's about that sums it up. Nice.
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 I hug her.
Jesus.
all right. And with that, you feel a little bit better. You have received a second advantage for the evening.
Oh my god.
These gods are awesome.
Okay.
As you leave the bakery gingerly, you realize that it's getting a little late in the day at this point. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you head home for the evening?
What a dangerous question.
I know.
Eat cookies.
No, I will go to bed.
I'm gonna secretly just say a little prayer. Dear Cass, please don't be angry at me. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna look for another small critter. Just whatever first small animal I find.
Just collecting them.
Okay. You see a small squirrel, a moss-hide squirrel.
Hey, come here real quick.
He scurries over.
Crap.
Yeah, what's up?
What up, dog? Did you deliver a message for me?
Yeah, what's good?
Yes. Animal messenger again. I need you to find this. She's in town. It's this like rat-looking. Do you know what a wild is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the rat wild that lives in town. Her name is Smoke.
Hey,
I need-
everyone knows smoke. What, you think I'm stupid?
No, not at all. No, I wouldn't assume that. I need you to deliver the following message if you can. Every hour on the hour while she's trying to sleep, I need you to just scream at the top of your lungs.
Fuck, that was too fast. I think that's it, though. I think you're.
That's not the message I was delivering.
Oh,
Those are instructions.
It's the instructions
That's a
for the
request.
So
delivery.
technically, what the word is a scream 25 times throughout the night as they're trying to sleep.
All right. So you want me to just scream outside a window?
Her,
That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded.
She deserves it, man. Trust me. You know.
8 hours of sleep is important, brother.
Normally, yes. But this is a special case.
This is Hulk Hogan squirrel.
God damn.
Yeah.
I got you
Here's a
bit.
cookie.
Oh, thanks. You got any nuts?
No,
I know. And he scurries off.
he got me.
All right. You all. You
That should
all
be a
end
level
up-
of exhaustion, right? I don't know. I'm trying to.
You all make your way back to your homesteads, having dinner with your families, and getting yourselves ready to sneak out for the evening. Meet at sundown against your, I guess, town rivals, or at least Vea's.
I mean, they think they're rivals to me. I don't really recognize them. I just see this as a great exercise training program for us.
Okay.
Right.
Well, with that said, we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, I don't see them as a worthy. I just want everyone to know that. Like, they're not, they didn't get under my skin.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I'm
Right.
fine with this. I'm not hanging out with losers. I have found
definitely-
myself
Absolutely. Yep. You're totally justifying all of this, Vea.
smart
With that-
friends.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm done.
Okay. With that said, folks, we're going to take a short rest for the evening. Keep those messages coming. I'm sure Minnie wants to know all of your opinions as much as humanly possible. But with that said, go get your apple juices. Go get your orange juices. Go get your pie juices. And stick around, because we will be back after a very, very short rest. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, hopping back into tonight's episode. As all of you, as the sun goes down for the evening, each one of you finding a way to sneak away from the house without your parents knowing. Rune and Barrick, how do you guys do it?
Jesus.
That's the big question.
You go first.
Oh, great. Rune will wake Bear up or go into his room. Bear,
What?
we have to go now.
Cool. I'll follow your lead.
What? Okay. Oh, are our parents asleep or like where?
You guys are in
where
your
are
own
they?
room right now. You've already said good nights.
Okay, so we don't know if parents have gone to bed yet or not.
Undetermined.
Okay. All right. I think we should sneak out the window.
Okay.
There is a potential that we both fall down and die because lately we keep falling out of things and it really sucks. So maybe we take pillows, throw them down first, and then jump out onto the pillows.
Great plan. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
Okay. All right. How far is our window from the ground?
It's on the second floor. It's not that far. It's about a 15 feet drop.
Okay. Is that something feasibly that you can jump down, or is it better to climb down that? I can't visualize 15 feet.
Players
Wait,
are so
that's like
paranoid
two
of fall
people.
damage now.
I know. Look what I've done.
I think you can jump it, right, Bear? I think I've got a nifty thing now. It can only take me. So Bruno just push Bear out the window.
No. I will contest that. I don't want to get pushed out a window.
Also, he did say he's following your lead, so
Fair. Okay. Ha! I was gonna push you out a window. It would be really funny. Okay.
I'm sure it would have, yeah.
Run will take her pillow and throw it out the window, and she will attempt to jump out. Shit, hold on. I have to bring up my pendant thing or earrings. Okay, yeah, and Rune will use her earring to glide down gently and softly and land on the pillow. See, just like that, Bear.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You want me to catch you? I could catch you.
No, I learned this really cool thing from Frog, actually, and I'm just gonna take my rope out and tie it to the bedpost and walk down the rope. Pretty sick.
All right. As the two of you make your way back down to ground level, doing your best to sneak away. Both of you go ahead and make stealth checks for me.
Sure thing. Just trust the digital dice of this one.
Uh-oh. That's an 11 for Rune.
Okay.
13.
Okay. You both scamper away as quickly and quietly as possible. As you make your way back towards the mighty oak that sits just opposite of the bridge leading over to the other side of the river, you see that all of your companions are already standing there waiting for you.
We're late. Ah, Bear, you're always making us late.
Why am I to blame for this? What the fuck? Bullshit. How did y'all get out so quick? It's like you didn't even have to roll a stealth check or anything, come up with any kind of plan. You just left.
Yeah, I just told Scratch
Walked out
what
the
we were
front
doing.
door. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I get
Yeah.
your
The bar's still open.
situation. All right. Well, where are these fucks?
Wait, before we go, do you think we should have a name? Like, because if we win, then we can say, like, haha, we're the really cool people. Or what if we make our name something with the great oak tree in it?
I don't know why I get my hopes up every time I think you're going to say something really good. And then you offer something like really cool people. That's it.
Well,
I have
offered
to
enough.
agree with Vea in the sense that you came up with a terrible name. But Vea, do you have something better? Because, solutions are better than just judgments.
The Badass Fighters Club.
Okay. Well, let's just go around. Everyone throw one out. I'm not saying that was a bad one too. Just, what do you got?
Just
Al?
be honest.
There was a band back home, Delroy and the Funky Bunch. We could call ourselves Delroy and the Funky Bunch.
Delroy?
I think that name's already taken. There might be some legal issues, but we'll keep it in the back pocket. Minnie, you got anything? Or
Let me check with my gods. Give me 30
we'll
seconds.
come back to you. We'll come back to you. Keelan.
Pass. All right. I think no. Actually, you know what? I got one. How about this? How about this? The Knockers.
Oh God.
That
No.
has a different
No.
meaning
You
that
know?
I'm not sure you're aware of.
Well, I mean, it's fine because if we decide to do things right, it works because if we're a whole group with the Knockers, or if we decide to split up the group in order to do different deliveries, we can split up into groups of 2 and become a pair of Knockers. And it works the whole entire way that we.
3 months coming.
Yeah.
Ron.
All right.
And you know what?
might be
When
onto
people get the
something here.
deliveries and we hand them cookies from their grandparents, people will go, well, there goes a nice pair of Knockers then. See?
Oh.
Perfectly fine and acceptable.
No, absolutely not.
I'm getting something.
Okay.
The,
All right.
the Goods.
Oh.
The
That
Goods.
and your god came up with that one.
Okay.
I don't know if they were God. I think their name's Elvi.
You mean the local crazy lady? She's got like 42 cats and lives over on the next street.
Whips tacos at everybody as they walk by.
I mean, it's free tacos, but
Screams profanity at squirrels.
Winner.
What about the Domoms?
That sounds like you're saying dumb moms. Which
Dumb
is-
moms.
Moms.
The moms.
You know what? I regret bringing this up. We should sleep on it.
All right.
Hey, how
The
about the
last go round.
Star Tier Valiance?
The what? The star what?
The Star Tier Valiance. Or
Valiance?
the Valiance. I like the Goods. The Valiance is
I'll
also
say we go
kinda
with
cool.
Delroy and the Funky
That
Bunch.
either.
It really took off back home. We could do this.
It is.
No?
Okay.
I thought something like, the Oak Guard or the Oaken Guard or something
With
like
you guys
that.
in
it's
trees.
just- Well, because it's our meeting spot. It's like our, I don't.
Yeah, we meet here all the time.
We did the whole Mushroom Kingdom thing. Why don't we call ourselves like the Manio Bros or something? The Super Manio Bro. I don't know.
He's not even. He's not even part of our.
He's
Click.
not our-
All right.
Maybe we'll
I
look
see this is going nowhere.
I don't think we've just found our inspiration yet. Maybe we should just look for something else in the right time.
Oh, yeah. We'll sleep on it.
Okay.
Hype friends.
All right, we'll sleep
Keepers
on
of hope. Minnie's just talking to herself.
it. Right.
All right.
My friends.
Okay, we have to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best.
All right.
And-
Everybody put their hands in. And TBD. All right, let's go.
Great.
Before we show up the meeting spot, I am gonna take Minnie to the side and be like, "All right, Minnie, I'm gonna make you invisible now. We'll make Jeremy big, and then that way, when you show up, it'll just look like we have a big pig with us. We couldn't make it."
Minnie screams, I am Mojo Jojo, but
Oh.
seems compliant.
I'm glad you're giving yourself a title, Minnie. That's more than the group can do. He's gonna go ahead and cast invisibility on Minnie.
And look, no matter what you call yourself, we're gonna love you anyway.
Minnie, this is my first time doing this. You still have hands, right?
Me?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
feel normal.
Whew, I'm glad that
Can you
worked.
guys see me waving?
No,
No.
they cannot
No,
see
I
you
can't.
waving.
That's
Oh,
right. I
okay.
have to, no.
You waved back, you idiot.
We're just
Waving in the
around
wrong
and-
direction.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can't see anything.
Yeah, I can see you, Minnie. I can see you, Minnie.
Okay, with that
All right.
said, you begin to make your way towards the bridge. Yes, Barrick.
I do have a question about the geography here. So they said to meet by the creek, was it?
On the other
Like,
side of the
other
river.
side of the river. In conjunction to the river, does that lead to the tower? Does the river lead up towards the tower? Or like, is it more perpendicular?
It's
to,
perpendicular.
like where we need to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Very important information. Thank you.
Fair enough. As the stars sparkle in the sky, night hides you all best it can. Many more so than anyone else. You all make your way across the wooden bridge, and not too far on the other side, you see Vea's rivals. As you begin to approach them all, no, Keelan, don't wave at the rivals.
Oh, sorry.
Especially since you burnt them so heavily last time we talked.
They're being mean.
Being mean.
As you approach, Smoke with her arms crossed. Hey, losers. The rest behind her snicker. She holds out a hand, and Gavin gives her a high five.
You had a whole day to think of something new, and you just went back to the original?
Well, she got you.
Can't argue with that.
Are you guys ready to do this or what?
Mm-hmm. We were
Sure.
born ready.
Yeah, okay.
And
Only if you'll let
actually-
our pig race too, though. It needs the exercise.
Yeah, that's true.
That
I
little
saw
thing?
the future, and we win this.
Anyway,
Just can't-
it's fine. You can have a little teacup pig race if you want. It's not our fault if it gets trampled. What was
the
that
pig is
noise?
shocked at this revelation.
All right. Well,
I'm just gonna
Hello.
elbow just above the pig. Just
It's probably one of your buddies farting again.
yeah. Maybe they're sucking in air so they can put it out later. Did you guys see me get them?
I put my hand out to like a low five.
Oh, God, you guys are proving a point.
thank you.
Smoke turns with the rest of her group. She leads you onward. Takes roughly about 15 minutes to make it to the front of the courtyard of the Great Ginku's Tower. You see that a large hedge rests out front, right before the front gate. A number of ever-glowing street lamps also line the walkway at the front. You can see far off the distance the large large tower, roughly about 200 feet away from the front entrance. You can see a plethora of scatter around the courtyard. Trees and fountains, statues, what looks like a small cabana. As you line up out front, Smoke turns to Vea.
Oh, no.
Here's the rules. First one from your group, or better yet, my group, that touches the door first wins.
That's it.
That's the only rule. You think you can follow that?
Yeah. How hard is that? Everyone from your group, what? You've got Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Gavin. Am I missing anyone else? Gavin.
As you say his name, he just wafts his hair back.
Oh, God.
All right. Before we start the race, is there anything that anyone wants to do?
I have a question
Okay.
to I almost called her Scone.
You should.
Oh, you
just do
should.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scone. I have a question.
Yes, Ruin.
It's
Hey, you must have met our DM.
It's Rune. I know it's hard for you to pronounce, with your level of schooling, but I'll forgive you for now. So I have a question about you said our pig might get trampled.
If it runs in the race and runs under our feet, then yeah, could happen.
Isn't Jeremy like 2 times his size right now?
No one's put the necklace on him yet.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, that makes way more sense in my head. I was like, is there a dinosaur gonna come out of nowhere or something? Okay.
Suddenly a dinosaur appears.
Oh, come on.
TPK.
I take a good note
Dino
of
Tim, what
what
are
it
you
looks
doing
like
here?
so I can turn into that later. Just kidding.
You have given him the wrong ammo.
Sorry, Dino Tim's a fair and impartial referee. He's no one around these parts.
So how are we gonna count in? Do you say 1, 2, 3, go? Do we have a firework to shoot into the sky?
Do you have a firework to shoot in the sky?
No, this is your stupid competition.
Fine. She walks over to Tweedledum and takes the feather off of his bowler cap. When this feather hits the ground, we start.
Do we all have to line up or something? Or it's just free for all?
Like I said, anything goes beyond touching the door.
And everyone from your team is like here now.
Do you see anyone else?
It wasn't a yes or a no, you know. So everyone from your team's here now, right?
Sure.
Insight check.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Dirty fucks.
Uh-uh.
I got on that one.
Oh gosh.
I got distracted by the
15.
feather.
This is terrible.
15. With a 15, based on the group that you've seen so far, everyone's here.
Okay.
Smoke looks around. Wait, where's that really creepy girl that talks to herself all the time?
She had an early bedtime. Her parents are really strict.
Give me a deception check.
Actually, it's my first roll of the night. I haven't even taken my dice out of the thing yet. What's going
Oh
on
my god.
It's time. It's time.
here? And I've been cursed. I got a 9.
9. She looks around, looking over at Jeremy, who occasionally looks up a little bit towards where Minnie would be standing. Fine. Let's line up then. And as you approach the starting line, I need y'all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh boy.
It's time,
Okay.
and we're ready for this.
Are you guys putting the thing on Jeremy, or do I need to?
That was more of a body thing.
So I've
don't
given.
have it.
Oh.
You know,
Look.
I before if we are intending to do that, I would have given it to given the medallion to a spellcaster. I would have likely given it to Barrick because Barrick can talk to Jeremy.
Can he at this point?
No, I think it would have worn off by now.
Yeah, it's only an hour.
Yeah, does Jeremy have to activate the thing, or can someone else activate it for him?
I don't think Jeremy would know how to use it.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Good.
I'll hang on to this then. Actually, you know what? That's what I'll do. Just before we get to the start line, I'll Hulk out a little bit for no reason. I have a very good
Oh.
reason.
You're
Okay.
not gonna put the thing on Jeremy. You're gonna hold
Because Jeremy can't use it. Jeremy is a pig.
Yeah.
But you can't. Oh, okay, it just won't apply to him.
That's what I just
You can't
clarified.
activate. Oh, gotcha.
In that case, in seeing that, Barrick will like kind of feel around, trying to see if he can feel Minnie where she might be.
Oh, well, watch your hands. Watch your
She's
hands.
standing beside
Oh.
Jeremy. Like wherever Jeremy was looking, that's where she's silently standing.
I don't want to
But-
metagame that, so I don't know how go down, but
Look how pretty the map is.
it's very pretty.
Wow, look at it.
Ooh,
It's like
it
Bridgerton,
is.
the map.
Pretty map.
It is like Bridgerton.
Al, what'd you roll?
A nat 1, so a total of 3.
Very nice. Oh, did I
Nailed it.
screw it up? Oh, no,
I
I didn't
forgot to
screw it
tie
up.
my
Oh, yeah,
shoe.
I took the thing off. Okay. Barrick, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
14. Rune?
11.
11. All right. With that said, unbeknownst to any of you, Minnie, you're up first with Barrick on deck.
I got a 23 as well, just because I can't add my wisdom to it naturally.
I have a 6 in here from you on D&D Beyond.
No. I can send you the screenshot. I got a 21 on the roll with a. No, sorry, 22. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, never mind. Keelan, you are the first up. What would you like to do?
Okay. As this is the first round of initiative, my move speed is 70 foot. I would like to move and then dash 140 foot towards the door.
Okay. As you begin to make your way into the courtyard proper, you watch as the lights begin to shimmer more within the lamppost. As they do, you watch as the lights now begin to move away from the light posts entirely. All of you are kind of taking aback for a moment. Where is the thing? Damn it, I should have loaded this earlier.
Well, Bobby, what about the next Careful Cantrip Platinum account?
There is none.
Okay.
No, good. Glad we had that moment.
Okay.
You must be talking about Careful Cantrip Obsidian.
Oh,
Boy,
that's
let me
right.
tell you,
Yeah.
There's so many cool things happening with that I wouldn't even know what they are. It's beyond even my knowledge. Like, that's how crazy it is.
I
If
heard
you
you
had
had a
to-
fairly large or non-existent celebrity involved.
That's true. It was a very non-existent celebrity. Big name, though.
Huge. Yeah, just
As in,
long.
it was a very
not-
long name. It was
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
syllables.
Yeah. Raina counted it as 12.
12 syllables. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Like it was yesterday.
It was only 10.
Yeah, what did it start with? A T, I think?
Ended with a Z.
All right. As the lights emerge, Keelan, you raced past. However, as you reach the fountain, you watch as a number of strange, almost tornado-like whisks of water now emerge from it. Whirling tornadoes now rush towards you.
Oh.
I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Would this constitute a
Surprise attack? Yes, it would.
Oh, okay. No, for my danger sense.
Your danger sense?
Yes,
danger
because I have danger sense because I'm a barbarian.
Dangerous.
So I get advantage on saving throws against effects that I can see while I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Okay, so because this is a surprise attack, that you wouldn't have seen this.
Okay. Here we go. 13.
With a 13, you all watch as Keelan now gets wrapped up within the tornado of the water. You are grappled for 1 round, sir.
Ooh. Well, that would have been only a move to get me there, right?
Correct.
Um.
Oh, I get a better view of this. Here we go.
Okay. Do I have no idea what this is. So Keelan's just swept up as he is just sort of running and tipping and falling over in this maelstrom of water. He's kind of trying to hold his breath. I'm going to try and break out, just, as that is what I will do. But I'm going to use my adrenaline rush before I do so.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm basically going to just cut myself up and try to break free.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Nice. Would my adrenaline rush give me advantage on this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yes, it does. Haha.
Okay.
All right, that is a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you are able to finally break free of the whirling water. As you fall down to the ground, that is going to end your movement speed.
Oh, it's going to end my movement speed as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess that's everything then.
Okay, fair enough. Invisible Minnie, as you sneak by towards the front, what would you like to do?
So I'm guessing I would have seen those. She would assume that they're cheating. I want to make sure I'm not in anyone's way. I want to make sure no one's gonna smash into me. And then her plan is to kind of like watch to see who's causing trouble in the other party.
Okay, so are you holding your action then?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to be situated?
I want to make sure no one is behind her. I don't want anyone running into her.
Okay.
That's about all. So
Okay.
I guess she can kind of, yeah, that looks good.
Sure. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, not yet.
Okay, fair enough. As you all continue to move forward towards the front lines, the Will of Wisps are going to make its way towards the intruders.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. That's unexpected.
The Will of the Wisp.
Security systems.
Where's my other ones? They're there. As they kind of form a formation around the front, what is their movement speed? I should have probably 50 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. There we go.
Oh, shit.
And with the two combatants or racers of Smoke and Vea at the front lines, they are both going to attempt to shock you.
Aw, come on.
Are you shocked?
Right now I am, yes.
As you watch a blast of electricity begin to form directly in front of you, Vea, you immediately go into your feline senses and are able to dodge out of the way as a small scorch mark now appears directly beside you. Unfortunately, Smoke is not that lucky as you watch as the bolt of electricity hits her directly in the chest. You hear her call out, "Ah!" as a little bit of her hair now starts to poof out a little bit. She takes... How much damage did she do? She takes 6 points of damage.
Yeah! Suck it, loser.
Get him.
You're a loser.
Loser.
All right, Barrick, you are up. What would you like to do? Rune, you're on deck.
He's gonna look to the side and be like, "You cheating fucks." He's gonna cast Long Strider on himself to give me an extra 10 feet of movement speed for the next, I think it's an hour. Hold on, let me double check. Yep, next hour. Bonus action. I'm gonna alpaca it up. I'm gonna alpaca this win for us.
Wow. Really wish you had seen like something like a cheetah. I don't know.
I've never seen a cheetah before.
I know. That's what I wish you had.
Cheetahs in the forest.
We gotta expose you to more animals.
That's true. I need a like subscription to National Geographic or something.
You guys haven't seen this turtle? What the hell is this thing?
Here comes the barrel again.
Must be fast, right?
All right, Barlick.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So with that and the Long Strider, I have 70 feet of movement speed.
That's good.
I'm probably just gonna take those opportunity attacks on the chin. So I'm gonna run in between.
Okay.
Until I'm just behind them, and then I'm gonna do a diagonal to the right, to my right, for the rest of the movement speed.
There. And then you're going to the right. Okay. You
Diagonal
take
to the right.
3 attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
My AC in my current form is 11, just so you know.
Okay. Luckily enough, 2 of the scorch marks hit beside you as you kind of smirk, thinking about how quick and intelligent you are as an alpaca, not paying attention to the third.
Hell yeah. It's gonna singe my fur.
Not looking with a natural 20, you take 16
fuck.
points of electric damage. As
16?
16,
Oh.
1-6. It was a natural 20. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no, I got you.
As you feel your muscles now tense up for a moment, as all of your alpaca fur now poofs out, very similar to that of Smoke's. However, you don't use that as a deterrent. Seeing Keelan on the ground, you would have had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, 30 movement. So how much movement do you have left?
At a total of 70, so that would be another 40.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Perfect.
Well, actually, you were here for a minute.
Oh, here it comes.
As you run past one of the statues, you watch as it suddenly comes to life and reaches down and tries to bonk you.
Don't bonk me.
Oh my god.
Does a
But he
13 hit
was
you?
so offended.
13?
No.
13. Does a 13 hit you?
Yeah, in my current form, I have an AC of 11, so yeah.
All right. As you take a vicious bonking from the stone statue, you take 5 points of damage.
With that, I poof out of my alpaca fur. You just see like cotton, like what looks like cotton, just fly out in every direction as he's like rubbing his head. I also take 2 points of damage to my actual.
I don't know how to detach you from
Elf-like
objects, so
Go, Baralik.
you're just going to be Baralik for a while.
Yeah, that's all right. Sure, no one mind.
Okay, but you continue running past.
Yep, and that's my turn.
That's going to be your turn. All
Yep.
right. With that said, it is now. Ooh, it's now Gavin's turn.
Oh,
I already hate him.
Am I holding an action?
You are holding an action right now.
If he runs past me, I'm gonna try to trip him.
Dang.
Okay.
And
fair enough.
anyone who goes in and around her, she'll try to trip. That's on their team, obviously.
Okay,
Good clarification.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't know what your gods are telling you.
As Gavin approaches the starting line, you watch as a cool wisp of air seems to blow gingerly in his hair, causing it to floof up a little bit. As he looks down towards you, Vea, and gives a little bit of a wink.
Oh. Sorry, that was me responding, but Vea would also respond the same way.
Imagine so. Yeah.
At the same time, we are the same person for this.
Yeah.
All right. He gives a little bit of a grin, knowing that your loss, as he begins to run out into the field. He too is going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, stupid Gavin.
Mhm.
Wow. He immediately gets blasted from all angles.
Fuck yeah.
I rolled.
Eat shit,
I rolled,
Gavin.
I rolled a 13, an 18, and a 20 on that one.
Oh no,
Um,
Gavin, no.
We have not gotten far.
As all of the Will of Wisps now target him at the exact same time. They blast him from all angles, and you watch as somehow the electricity meeting the ground and the current in the soils themselves blast Gavin basically into oblivion.
What?
Oh, that didn't.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit.
You watch as he kind of like a small rocket into the night sky.
Okay, but he's not
God,
dead.
even beautiful then.
right?
He's not. He's not dead. No.
Okay, cool. Team
Who could he
Rocket
not be?
blasting off again.
I figured it would just would have been like guts or just like pink mist. Like, yeah.
No, this is a kid show.
No more Gavin.
Murdered him.
This
This is a kid show.
Yeah.
If you were a child, go to bed. You're not supposed to be watching it.
Return
I
deadly.
assume when he blasted off, he made a
He did, surprisingly enough. All right, Ruin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Seeing Gavin get blasted off into space, Rune was a little mystified by the hair blow and then shocked when he got blown up into the sky. So she's not gonna fuck around and find out anymore. She is going to use Misty Step to get her 30 feet away from this point of opportunity. So bonus action, Misty
10,
Step.
15, 20, 25, 30. So that would put you about here.
Sounds good. And could you zoom out for me a little bit? just so I can see ahead of me.
There you go.
Great. So Rune is going to use her action to just dash forward. So that'll be her movement speed is 30 feet. So dash is double that, right?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that would take you to...
Yeah,
here.
I do just want to say that I'm not going to fuck around with that water tornado either. So if I have to, sideswipe it or go around, that's fine too.
Okay. You take a large gap away from it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Perfect.
Okay.
She'll turn around and put her fingers in her ears and stick her tongue out at the other group behind her and say, "Ha ha!"
All right. As you blow some raspberries towards your opponents, you turn back towards the castle and see a strange-looking statue standing directly in front. Seems to be the body of what you would assume to be a cleric, some type of clergyman, and a very strange head on it. It's almost lizard in nature, with a large eye directly in the center and 8 stalked eyes directly to the side of it.
Are you okay? Yep.
Never seen a creature like this before, huh?
No, not
Yep.
concerning at all.
Wow.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Sorry, that's the thing that's in front of me, or
Yes.
Okay.
So if we
gotcha.
look at your view right now, it's hard to see because of the lighting, but yeah,
Gotcha,
it's right in
that
front of
thing.
you.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. It is now Smoke's turn. As Vea, you hear her mutter, "That's actually a great idea. She steps in front, turning into smoke and vanishing for 30 feet. And she is going to do the same as Rune, which would put her directly beside you.
All right, let's go,
She
Bish.
turns and sticks her fingers in her ears and sticks her tongue out and blows the raspberry at you as well.
Ooh.
The Tweedle twins, unsure exactly what they're doing, is basically gonna just gingerly walk out into the courtyard. They'll take their attacks of opportunity. How? How? What the fuck? I'm never fighting myself again. You watch as they are both immediately blasted with electricity. I rolled a 16, 17, and a 20.
Yes. See ya, suckers.
You watch as a plume of smoke kind of comes up around them. As it dissipates, you see nothing but a charred, blinking set of twins as both of them kind of peel beside each other and fall unconscious. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Might come up
I was
and
gonna look at Vea and he's gonna be like, "Well,
Just be
I
careful.
guess."
All right, Vea, you're up. Al, you're on deck.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Just
I-
step around the boots.
I'd like to go directly for Smoke. I've got 30 feet of movement. Can I get just straight up behind her?
5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, I thought I was the
25,
other one.
30.
Yeah,
No,
still within
you're right
range.
here.
right?
You're at the
Oh, that one's me. Oh, okay.
yeah, this is you.
Okay.
And
All right.
then
so-
Smoke's over here beside Rune.
Oh, all the way up there. Okay, well, I'm going to just run in a straight line then. We're going to keep it
Okay.
simple.
All right, you take the opportunity attacks as well.
Oh boy, don't get blasted off into space or wherever the fuck.
Listen, one
everyone's
of you all are going to
got
have to win then if that's the case. This is There are options. You just all have to carry us.
Okay, not as bad.
Oh, that's great.
I rolled 2 18s and a 9. So while you do make it through, 2 of the will-o'-the-wisps will go ahead and hit you. You take 11 points of electrical damage.
Okay.
I guess lightning damage is what it's called.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'll put you at 20 and then you can tell me which way you want to go. Are you going left or right?
We're going to go left.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my action to dash as well.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're going wide of the tornadoes?
Yes. So one more
Okay.
over to the left and then we'll go straight.
All right, let me get you out of range.
Yeah.
So that would have been 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. How much more movement do you have?
For my dash
Yeah.
adds how much? Does it
That's
just
double your
Okay.
movement speed.
So that's just in another 30 feet.
Okay, so that would put you basically beside the tornado.
Okay, cool. Side by side, I'll
wait.
take it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All right, so you're almost out of range.
Okay.
All right, that's going to end your turn. Al, you're up as you step to the starting line.
I'd like to. Al's gonna. Do I have a line on smoke? Like I could see her through the whirling, what you call it and whatnot.
You do have a fountain in the way. So, I can even check you have a line. You have a line, but not without hitting Keelan.
Okay, I just need to be able to see her. I would like to use Hex at a range of 90 feet, and I'm going to Hex her Dexterity.
Love it.
5,
Nice.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, exactly 90.
Just
Damn.
Nice.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get it, girl.
Hang on.
Mhm.
That's what cool kids do on TikTok.
Okay.
All right. Is
Now we're cool.
there anything else
yeah.
you want to do in your turn?
I thought about it. I want to use opportunity attacks. Can I move? They're bushes, right?
There are bushes.
So, can I move down to the right 30 feet?
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
25 feet. I want to be able to poke my head through the bush. I want to see if I see any will-o'-wisps on the other side of this bush, so next turn I can run through it and wonder about my opportunity attacks.
You can definitely see over top, and you see one will-o'-wisp relatively close to you on the other side. It's about 15 feet directly in front, and then 5 feet over to the left.
Okay. I'm going to hold where I am now, but next turn, would I be able to run through that hedge? Is it half movement or difficult terrain? Kind of like...
Yeah, it would be half movement, but you can make it through. Sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to hold for next turn. I'm good.
All right,
I don't want
fair
to take a
enough.
hit and then lose that concentration on Hex. So.
Okay.
point.
All right. Next up, Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do? Now, soaking wet from the tornado, you've fallen out. It seems to just be remaining static at this point.
Keelan does the whole horse shake thing, you know, his mane and his hair, like does like the shampoo commercial. And I'm going to try the double dash again and keep running.
Okay. As you swerve around this to stay out of its range. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
Oh, no, sorry, it's only 70. It's only 70 foot because I only get the double
Oh,
speed
right. Okay.
in round one. Yeah.
And then 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Ooh, okay.
Goodbye. Everyone have a good night.
See
See you in the next
ya.
one as we get blasted
wow.
to smithereens.
All right, Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Seeing that most of them are already way ahead or were blasted into smithereens, Minnie is going to kind of shrug, and then she is going to keep moving forward. I just kind of want her to avoid the water. She's not going to get very far.
Okay.
So I'll use my action to dash, or
Okay.
a bonus action to dash. Yeah.
So you can
she
use
should get the
action to
total of-
dash and then bonus action.
Yeah.
To dash, correct?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So she'll get pretty far.
Wait, how do you? You're using a dash and
Can I
bonus
do
action
that?
dash?
Because I'm a rogue.
I've never seen that done
No.
before. Hang on.
Actions in combat, dash. Bonus actions, dash.
No, sorry. You can use dash as a bonus action. You can't do 2 dashes in one round.
So that's the idea: is use dash
typically-
as an action and then dash
Yeah.
again with bonus action.
No. So most of the time, a player like a rogue has the ability to dash for their bonus action. Most of the
Mhm.
time, players can only use their action to dash. So you can pick if you're using dash for your action or your bonus action.
So I guess the question is, can you use dash more than once in a round?
No,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I
'Cause
can
it's
double.
list-
I can double check that, but I've never. I don't think you can dash twice in the same round.
Okay.
I don't know. Chat. Am I wrong on this?
Because I do see it under actions and bonus actions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just as a quick glance, people are saying you can as long as you have something that matches the requirements, such as a bonus action dash.
Mhm.
But I mean, your table.
Yeah,
You can
I'm okay.
You can dash twice. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Specific
I'll
to
look.
rogues.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it this time, and then I'll look it up afterwards. So you're
So it
dashing
would be
twice,
30
which
feet
gives you.
dash,
50
30
feet.
feet, 30 feet.
Because I'm 25.
Well, plus your movement speed. So what's your
He's
movement
75
movement
total.
speed tripled?
25. Tripled?
Yeah, because you're going to
75.
move
Yeah, essentially
dash and then
75. Okay.
Dash. Yeah, 75 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. All right.
75.
Get it.
Oh, 75. All right. You are exactly in line with the rest of the group.
But they don't
Can I
even know it's-
actually stop right behind? Oh, I am right behind Keelan. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep.
That's exactly where she wanted to end up.
Interesting. I've never seen a rogue dash twice.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was really cool when I was playing a rogue early on, because I was like, that makes sense. If they're like trying to get out of something, they could just fully spend their turn just to like action, bonus action, just gone. But
Apparently,
thinks to
monks can do it
herself.
too. Or like
All right, fair
later,
enough.
later down the line.
Barrick, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm tired. My head hurts. No, I'm just kidding.
that's the
And
concussion
I'm done.
speaking.
Does the statue, is it doing anything, or is it just look like a statue right now?
It just looks like a statue.
Okay. And how many feet from the door am I? I can't quite see the whole map.
Right now, we'll say a fair amount.
Fair amount.
I would say roughly 120 feet.
120. Okay. Bonus action face step past the line of the statue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would put you here. It's 30 feet, right?
I think it's 60. No, wait, you're right. It's 30. That's not really worth it. Can I backtrack that? I thought it was
Sure.
60. Okay. Touching my own breasticles, I am going to cast jump on myself
Okay.
to triple
right.
my jump speed or jump movement.
You rub your
Uh,
nipples.
That's with my action. Bonus action, toting it up. I'm already on my barrel, so we're good on that. And I am going to do a long jump of 60 feet as a
Okay.
giant toad.
Wow.
As far as I can, just straight north.
So it doesn't jump like triples your jump.
It
So if you're
triples
doing
your
that
jump,
with
and
long
giant
jump,
toad has a long jump of 20 feet, so it's a total of 60 feet.
crazy.
60.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
As you leap into the air, you come within range of this strange statue. As you all watch as one of the eye stalks, Barrick now mid-air, one of the eye stalks seems to turn and look towards him.
God.
Barrick, go ahead and roll me a d8.
A D8?
A D8, please. Yep.
You got it. That's a solid one.
Pink blast comes from the eye stalk of the creature. As soon as you land, you immediately stop.
Just stop.
That's
Like
it.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, sorry. Actually, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Sure. I'm pretty good at those. I got a +4. 15.
You just stop.
I just stopped.
Okay.
So you just hear like a low croak just come from there.
Quick, Derek, hammer
That's my
time.
turn.
Okay, fair enough. That's gonna take us to. Oh yeah, Gavin's gone. R.I.P. Gavin. All right, Rune,
Poor
you're up.
Gavin.
What would you like to do?
Oh no.
All right. So I did just see a visible beam shoot out at Barrick.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna continue using my action to dash. Or at least that'll be the intention. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. So first she'll move 30 feet on a diagonal. I think the opposite way of Barrick. I think to, if anything,
10,
avoid being shot
15,
or at
25,
least
30.
yeah.
All right.
And then
You watch as an eye stalk now turns towards you. Go ahead and roll a D8 for me.
great. Love this. Love this. I should have had a D8 prepared. Oh my god, where's my D8? Here we go.
Everybody
He's
get a
gonna roll a
D8
3.
ready. Everybody
Okay.
get a D8 ready.
That's a 5. 5.
A
I said
5.
the first time. Change my answer.
You hear that, chat? Get your D8s ready.
Everyone roll a d8 in chat.
Make a strength saving throw for me.
Rune's
Come
pretty
on, Rune, this is
strong.
your strong suit.
Is she? Yeah, she's a cleric.
Strong on the inside.
I know we forget that sometimes.
No,
Oh,
she's
wow. Well, it sucks when I roll a 5. That is a 7.
All right. You see a green beam now shoot out of the stalk of the creature and immediately are thrown back 30 feet. 5,
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and are knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So how does this work with my movement economy? Sorry.
Sorry, never mind. You are now restrained as well.
Mm.
Until
So you don't have to worry about that question.
There you go.
Well, no, I
until the
do.
beginning of your next turn.
Okay, so I can't use my action to try and break free then.
No, you are held in a telekinetic grip.
Great. All right. Well, Red will just be upset.
All right, fair enough.
Be in your
Uh,
emotions, experience them.
Exactly.
Really feel them.
That takes us to Smoke, who, giving a grin and laughing, is going to go ahead and take her dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that would put her about there. But as she steps in range, she will roll a d8.
7.
Come on, dexterity.
She rolled a 6.
Oh,
Close enough.
I lost my game.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
She ain't wise.
She did roll a 15 though, as
Hell yeah.
a purple light blasts towards her. You watch as she kind of wobbles back and forth a little bit at first, as if she's going to fall asleep, but is able to shake it off, and she makes it the rest of her way.
Damn.
You bitch.
Right, Vey, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, I need to make some movement. I'm behind and I'm angry about it.
Yes,
Oh,
you're doing
I'm-
very bad.
I'm like, move forward. I
That's a defeated sound.
feel terrible. Great.
You're dashing?
yes. No, for now. Where does 30 feet get me moving forward?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put you out
Okay.
there.
How far? Oh, that's still not even halfway. Well, I am halfway, but it's not enough. Who's is that in front of us? All the way by the.
That's smoke.
So smoke is about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's 30 feet away from the front door.
Okay. All right. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna take a look at that ring I have.
Okay.
That cool little ring, the flower ring.
Yes.
And I'm looking up the details of Scorching Ray to see what the range is real quick. Let's find out. Scorching.
I was joking when I said burn her. This is
Listen, it wasn't a bad option. I'm not like gonna take her out forever. Range is 120 feet, so I could hit her.
You could hit her. You could hit her 3 times.
Yes. I'm gonna start with 1.
Oh.
Okay.
My God.
Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack for me.
Specifically, okay, range, it's gonna be, I first need to see if I can hit. Ignore that roll. I don't know if I have a spell casting modifier. Where is that sucker at?
So it would be intelligence.
My intelligence. Oh yeah, so that'd be just +2. Cool, that's super awesome. Well, it doesn't matter because that's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead and roll some damage for me.
All right, that's gonna be 5 points of
Assuming-
scorching damage.
And is that doubled?
It's a dirty 20, so I think I'll be
Oh,
okay,
dirty
right?
20. Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. As you blast, you all watch as the tail of smoke now immediately goes up into small flames. You burned her ass with your power ring.
Does she seem deterred at all? Like it's gonna
She
slow her
does.
down?
She starts she starts spinning around trying to blow it out. She grabs onto her tail. Ah!
Okay.
She is
With-
not down yet.
With those last 2, can I actually aim on the patch of grass in front of her to try to catch it on fire?
You most certainly can.
This wizard is not going to be happy that we destroyed his landscaping.
It's long,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
Look him, he shocked me and bonked me on the head.
You know.
Also, I don't necessarily agree with this we nonsense that we're talking about in terms of defacing this place. Just you know,
This collectively, we're
It's the
running
royal
through his
we.
yard. None of us are taking the sidewalks. It is a 21 to hit.
A 21 absolutely hits the ground as the 15 feet of flames now burst directly in front of smoke.
Okay, good. Actually, that seems good enough. I'm going to stop there. We don't want to overkill. I don't want to burn
We
this
don't
whole
want to-
thing down. Only
where
one
there's
still
smoke,
want him
there's
to have some of his
fire.
own.
wall of fire is fine, okay? Just see if she can jump over that. I feel confident
Okay.
with this. Cool. That will be
Fair
my
enough.
turn then.
All right, Al, you're up. What would you like to do?
A little torn at this point there, Dave. I think Al's gonna take the second. He's worried about the line of what's past those things. Can I Misty Step? I want to go 30 feet from that point past.
Sure. 5,
Yeah,
10,
go
15,
straight.
20, 25, 30. There you go.
Perfect. And then from there, I would like to run my movement of 30.
5, 10, 15,
slightly
20,
one to the
25,
left.
30.
I want to stay out of range of that statue. Yeah, so it'd be there and then there. So yeah, and then dash for another 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Perfect.
Okay,
That's it,
fair
my man.
enough. You guys are probably down to your last round. Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do?
Get her, Keelan.
All right, Keelan's gonna run. But I'm gonna do the dash run. But I'm gonna try. So here's what I'd like to do. Minnie is still behind me.
Yes.
Could
You
I?
don't know that though.
You don't know that because she is invisible.
Oh
Point of-
right, you're invisible.
Point of
Yeah,
order
never
with
mind,
that,
never
though.
mind.
Actually, Nate,
Mhm.
is invisibility a concentration spell?
It is.
then you would have dropped it when you used Hex. Right.
Good point, Bobby.
So you can't see her.
Oh.
All right.
I've been
You
paying
can't see her.
attention. This is wild.
Good point.
So
Okay.
weird session.
Points to
So-
Bobby.
Well,
so-
okay. Well, okay.
So here's what I'd like to do. A bonus action, I kind of want to piggyback Minnie onto my back and then move
Okay.
and dash forward, but I want to dash through the square that Smoke is in.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I want to kind of like hold Minnie behind my back so when the beam comes in, it'll hit me and not her.
Okay. All right. You begin to make your way forward. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
So I'm not rolling anything, even though I'm moving?
Nope. You're hidden
Okay.
behind him right now.
Okay.
That is an 8 for me.
An 8. Go ahead and make a dex saving throw for me.
Given that I can see the trap, can I roll with advantage, please?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yay! Dang
Seeing
it!
the ray go off already. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That was a natural 1 replaced with a 3. So I have a
Solid.
4 in total on my my saving throw here.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Minnie, you feel Keelan stiffen up a little bit as you jump off the back, just to be on the safe side. As you watch Keelan turn to stone.
Oh no! We gave Keelan the hood.
Yep. Could I mean maybe it's not maybe it is. Could I potentially could I do I feel myself freezing like from the ground up or like just all at once?
I'll say from the ground up.
Could I potentially try to throw Minnie from here if I can't?
High or low
move
for your
any further?
benefit.
Hi, please.
I told you it was going to end with you throwing Minnie at the door.
16.
You did.
How?
It's freaking. Why are we listening
How?
to Rune's prophecies?
Guys,
How
this
what?
is the 4th natural 20 I've rolled today.
Oh,
Hey, that's good.
wow.
God, I make good dice. God, I make good dice. All right, you can throw her.
All right. Yeah, I will throw Minnie literally as far forward as I can. All right. It's all up to you. Don't worry
right.
about me.
I will say Minnie's pretty small, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll give you 20 feet.
I'll take it. And
Right, fair enough.
Oh wait, actually, I gotta think. Oh, you're all good. Keep going.
Which means, Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do? You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to the front door.
Minnie in her mind says, yeah, of course Rune is a cleric. And then I'm gonna move dash.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right. As you zoom past the
Move
wall
dash
of
dash.
flames, you watch as Smoke kind of gives off a snarled face and almost in slow motion. No! As you run to the front door, not needing 2 dashes. You do have a bonus action. What would you like to do, Minnie?
As a bonus action, Minnie will yell, "It's a me, Manio,"
Okay.
according to
Cool.
the advice of her gods.
Right.
All right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. As
never
you
wrong.
call out in triumph, you reach forward and knock on the front door of the wizard's castle or tower. As soon as you make contact with the door,
Uh-oh.
the ground all around you, or the entire party, begins to shake, as if a small earthquake has begun,
Oh, good.
and a loud booming voice is heard. Who dare knock on my door? But that, my friends,
Oh boy.
is going to be a story for another day.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be.
I'm so glad it's Minnie. Nobody can get mad at Minnie.
I'm just impressed that they have an outdoor speaker system.
Oh my god.
The wizard Best Buy will see you now.
Dag, you can move again, buddy. The show's over. We're done.
Yay!
You did good.
Come
I
back.
appreciate the bit.
The commitment to
Thank
the
you.
bit, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, let's committed to it.
As always, thank you so much for joining us for the evening, folks. We went a little over time. My apologies there. And to all the newest members of the Tripper Club, welcome. We're totally a family and not a cult here. You
Nope.
can
And we
get
can
your robes just at the table in the back there. Thank you again so much for joining us. We will see you here tomorrow. Is tomorrow when you're having the thing?
What thing? I'm doing fireside chats on tomorrow on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. here on Twitch. It's just me, and
Okay.
I'll be
No secret announcements yet?
on tomorrow. Secret announcement.
We have a pre-announcement tomorrow. God, it's a night of pre-announcements. This is amazing.
I know.
The anticipation is half the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Again, thank you all for joining us, and to all the adventurers out there. Whether you find yourself sneaking out of a poop pipe,
Oh.
talking to mysterious gods, or chasing some smoke, I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.
Bye.